Hello there, everybody. I think I'm live. Welcome to the stream. Let me just, technical check here. Make sure we are actually live. This is, the first time. Okay, we are live. We've got people here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This is exciting. What's up, everybody? Okay, let me turn off my phone. Woo. Welcome, welcome. Can you guys hear me? Do I look decent? Is there anything crazy going on? We are live. Hello, hello. Great. Welcome to the stream, everybody. So bear with me because this is my first time actually doing like a live build or like hanging out with you guys live. So there might be some like figuring of things out here. So we will figure it out. Welcome, Joe Bro Studio, Brick House, Mrs. Nia's Teaching. Good to see you there. Yeah, we're gonna be building the lighthouse today and just hanging out, talking about Lego. We're gonna be doing this basically till I finish the lighthouse. Basically, that's the plan. Let me show you guys what we got going on here. Let's see here if I can make sure we got this set up. All right, so we've got this wide shot, and we've also got a build shot here of the table, and there's me in the build shot. So it's gonna be good. This is gonna be exciting. So let me go ahead and get some scissors, and I've also got some music going. So let me know if the music is too loud or if it's chill, if we like it. What's up, Ricky? We got Ricky in the chat. Valkyrie, hello, hello. We're just hanging out. We're building the lighthouse today. So let me know if you guys have any problems with the audio or the music. Yeah, let me get some scissors out here. How is everybody's day going? How are you guys doing? I know this is definitely going to be a learning experience for me doing live streams, but I'm excited to do this. And I know we've got some other animators here in the chat, so definitely looking forward to doing some animation streams in the future. Let me know if that's something that you guys want me to do. But we're just gonna start it off easy with a build stream. We're gonna be building nice and easy. This is a set that I've been excited about for a long time, and we finally are building it. I like bought this ages ago, knowing that I wanted this to be like a set that I build live, like with you guys, and I am finally doing it. I've been waiting. I bought this on day one of release day, and I still haven't built it yet. So let's see. Can barely hear the background music, but I'd rather hear you. I can turn it up a little bit. Let's see if I can turn up the music just a little bit. How is that? Okay. Would love an animation stream, said Banana Productions. Yes. I have a animation tutorial that I've been working on for a long time, and that will be coming out hopefully very soon. Man, this is a lot of bags. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I've been doing a lot of animation lately, working on different projects, a lot of building, a lot of doing mocks for Brick World. So that's coming up. Got a lot of big pieces in here. I know there's a base plate. I guess the base plate is in this one. That makes sense. But yeah, what are you guys working on? I know that we've got some other animators in here. What have you been working on lately? Are you working on any projects or any stop motions, any mocks or Lego stuff that you're working on? Also, I love this dark blue base plate. This is like the best new color. I love this. This is so nice. Something about this just makes this look like more natural water than the normal Lego blue. I don't know why. I'm gonna turn off my phone notifications. Let's see. I was really sad when your channel kind of died, but super glad when it came back. Thanks, Joe, bro. I've been here. I'm not dead, but I definitely took a break from doing content for a while. It takes a long time to do stop motion content, and I think I definitely got a little like project creep kind of kicked in, and there's a lot of projects that just take a long time to work on, and I was just like, I just need to make stuff. So doing live streams like this and doing shorter Lego content is definitely something that allows me to do that. So thank you for being here. Everybody needs a break. Yes. Oh, hey, Aubrey's here. Oh, look at this fancy set. Yes, we put some effort into this vibe here. So we're trying to make this look professional, How are you, Aubrey? Good to see you. Thanks for coming to check it out. We're starting this build. There's some info here. Let me switch my camera here. This is for Aubrey. We got the secondary camera angle. I'm just going through, getting started here. We've got a beacon of safety. I don't know how many of you guys have built this set before. If you've built this set, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. I think this is a great set. I am very excited about it. There's some stuff about the Fresnel lens. This is a brand new piece that was launched in this set. And yeah, also, like, if you guys have like feedback on any of this, feel free to let me know. This is obviously my first time doing this, so we're gonna be, bearing with me here as I figure it out and, get used to streaming. And yeah, but if you guys have thoughts on the background or, just the setup in general, the camera angles, the sound, look at this. I love this. We got the designers all dressed up in the, I love that they do this in the instructions. They give them like outfits and props and stuff. But yeah, this is a lot of bags here. We can do some Lego bag ASMR in the microphone here. But yeah, let's see. I love the Octan shirt, over the moon. Thank you very much. You gotta, get some Lego nerd clothing. I think that I got this shirt from T-Fury. I'm not sure, but you can find all kinds of Lego shirts online. I did like that it says what does it say? Moving you since 1992, and 1992 was the year I was born in. So I thought it was kind of fun. I've been moving since 1992 as well. Joe Bro said I'm broke, no money. So am I. I would love to get some money too. But yeah, Legos are expensive these days. It's hard to pick what sets you want to, collect, which ones you want to use. I know I went through a period for a long time where I would not buy sets for myself, just buying sets for, other people, or buying sets that I could consider useful for like working on stop motion projects. That was kind of my rubric. And nowadays, like, this set, I don't know if I'll ever use it for a stop motion at all, but I'd like to. But I just think it's a great display piece, So we've got our, I don't know if I can show that on camera, the little kitten piece. That's new. Did I not open a bag here? Where's the hat? We're missing the green hat. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I didn't open a bag. Aubrey hasn't built the lighthouse yet. She wants to build the lighthouse. That's awesome. Yeah, this is definitely a set that I've been excited about for a long time because I love the old fishing store set. The old Lego Ideas fishing store. That is one of my all-time favorite Lego Ideas sets, and this is just like the perfect thing to display next to it. I love anything like nautical, marine life, coastal kind of vibes. I grew up in Florida, so I think that contributes to it. We've got our minifigures done there. How many pieces? How many pieces in Lighthouse? It is a 2,065 piece set, and it's 18 and up. So if you're under 18, get out of this live stream. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Stay here. Stay and hang out. But no, yeah, it's a big set. And it does have a motorized moving light at the top, which is very exciting. Definitely raises the price of sets when you have motors and everything. Joe Burrow was blessed to be able to get a chance to do a project for LEGO. That's awesome, man. What was the project that you did for them? I'd love to, send me the link over to the video if you have it finished. That'd be amazing to see. It's always cool to see other, creators and animators being able to do stuff for LEGO. Always a great thing to see other people get that opportunity. Any tips for animating figures like Nightwing? Well, I think any tips that I give you could be, applicable to all characters, not just Nightwing. But I think one thing that I realize that is just super important when you're animating stop motion is just the principle of easing. You just got to make sure like all your movements, are eased when they need to be, fast and slow. There's a lot of practice that takes to figure out, how to perform a character. A lot of the times I will get up and like move around the room and like act out, different movements, even if it's going to be exaggerated when I animate the character. Like if a character is doing a punch, you kind of learn how to transfer your weight and kind of move that out. So definitely just practice and, figure out, let's see, what do we got? I'm trying to see the comments. I'm actually going to move this light stand. This light stand is like right in the way of my comments. There we go. Now I can actually read it. We're figuring it out as we go here. Let's see. Joe Burrow said it was a Ninjago project, but LEGO hasn't posted it yet. Oh, man. Yeah, I can relate to that. It takes a long time sometimes for LEGO to post their projects. I have definitely waited long periods of time for my freelance projects that I've done for LEGO to post it by their social media. But they have a plan, they have to time it right and everything. First sticker placement, we've got the boat. It says Leda. I think this is a reference to something, but I can't remember. It's probably in the instructions and I didn't read it. I know that the designers love to put those cheeky references to different things in there. Over the Moon says, I'm currently animating a fight scene between Batman and Flash. Any ideas? Yeah, I mean, Batman is, it depends on the story really, but Batman's got a plan for all of the Justice League members on how to defeat them. So definitely have Batman have some kind of trick up his sleeve to stop the Flash. But yeah, there's a lot of cool animations online of people who use like really cool effects for animating the Flash and his speed. So maybe look up some of those because those are really, I've found those really interesting, where you get some like brick built speed effects behind your Flash character. So definitely check that out. Joe Burrow said maybe Batman could create a gadget to pull Flash out of his speed. There you go. Yeah, you got crowdsourced animation and story tips here. There's the boat. And it says to put the cat in there as well, which is nice. So the cat's in there. Alrighty. Where is everybody from? Are you guys from the US? I know if Ricky's still here, he's from, I think, Italy? I think you are, Ricky. I'm not sure. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's great to see people here from all over the place. Mrs. Nye's Teaching is from Atlanta. In fact, Mrs. Nye's Teaching may or may not be in the other room. That's my wife right there. Hello, wife. Supporting her husband while he builds Lego in the other room. Hello, spiders are nice. I like your name. Spiders are nice. Spiders are not as bad as people as people make them out to be. Very important for our ecosystems, you know? But yeah, I am excited to be building this. Like I said, I put building this set off for so long, and now we are doing live streams. So the plan is to do more of these live streams. We're going to be doing build streams, just kind of casual streams. We're going to be doing all kinds of, let me see if I can, here, maybe I can move the screen a bit. We can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, but we're going to be doing more of these. We're going to be streaming animation, of course, like I said. So very excited about that. And I'm going to move this over a stud. But if there's anything that you guys want to see me do on the channel, whether it's live streaming or doing certain animations or any kind of content that really gets you excited, let me know, because I'm always open to feedback. Always open to questions. Dylan Campbell said Coke or Pepsi. I mean, there's no question there. I don't want to alienate all the Pepsi drinkers in the audience though, but definitely Coke. Definitely Coke. I mean, I live in Atlanta, so it's like, you know, we're super close to the Coke experience, the Coke Museum. I don't know what you want to call it. I forget the actual name of it, but they have this great place here in Atlanta where you can taste Coke from all over the world, and it's got like all this history, and yeah, so always Coke. Any tips on animating dialogue? So this is a good question because I don't know exactly what program you might be using for animation, but the way that I animate dialogue is I'll take the audio from my scene. Like, say, for example, I did a Instagram reel where it was from the Muppets movie, and I had Kermit talking to Fozzie. So you take the audio and you bring it into Dragon Frame, and I trim the audio exactly to end and begin where I want the shot to begin, and then just animate to, you know, the dialogue. A lot of it ends up being like puppeteering too. You want your movements and your like the characters' actions to kind of match what the dialogue is saying. So like, you know, it's a lot of like moving back and forward like on different words. So I think that is something that depending on your app or your, you know, if you're using Dragon Frame, it's a lot easier to do it in Dragon Frame because you're actually able to see the audio that you're doing, that you're animating. As you're animating it, you can see the waveforms, and that is definitely helpful. So I think Dragon Frame makes animating dialogue way easier. But yeah, I think one tip I would give for animating dialogue, I guess, is keep your characters moving. Like whether it's like looking or glancing. I think there's a lot of animators out there who are just starting out who have their character kind of stand there stationary and then look one direction and then look another one. But when you're actually talking or you look at people who are talking, there's a lot of movement going on, whether you're leaning or you glance away, you talk with your hands. And so I think adding a lot of those subtle movements is a good thing. If you go watch Forest Fire 101, just put out a great Joker video over on his channel that has some really great character animation in it. And definitely check that out. You want to see some really good character animation. He does some fantastic dialogue stuff. Coke is supreme. World of Coke. That's right. Thank you. If you wanted to do a Darth Vader voice, how would you do it? Luke, I am your father. There you go. I would probably look up a YouTube tutorial on how to create a Darth Vader voice. That is probably exactly what I would do to match up the effects. That's what's the best thing about the internet. And you guys can ask me all the questions you want. But I can tell you a lot of my expertise, if you want to put that in quote marks, just comes from like looking up how to do it on Google and seeing what people have done before me. The internet is an amazing place to learn how to do whatever you want to do. I never went to school for YouTube or for animation. I've been figuring this out on my own since day one. So, yeah. Let's see. Dylan Campbell, you should do a Spider-Man versus Batman animation. That's an interesting idea. I feel like, has anyone done that before? That might be something that, I'm not sure if any LEGO animator has done that before. That Joker video was messed up. It was definitely, I'd say his normal provocative sense of humor, which, you know, you gotta love that. I think he does a great job. Forrest does a great job with that kind of humor over on his channel. So that's always been his thing, though. You know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But I enjoy seeing that. I think there's definitely a really, it's interesting to see LEGO characters doing the things they do in Forrest videos. So that's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that. So, but yeah, can you guys still hear the music? I took the earbuds out, so I don't know if you guys can hear music or not. But I hope it's good music. Yeah. Right now we're just moving along, getting this base started. I don't know how long this is going to take me, but I figure, you know, we'll just build until either we get tired or, you know, we finish what we're doing. So I usually, when I build, I like to sit down and just build until I'm done. I'm not usually the type of person to build in chunks. I know a lot of people out there will take some of the larger sets and, you know, you do half of it, you do a third of it one day, and then another day you do more of it. But I've never really done that. I've kind of like to sit down and do it all together. I don't know. What do you guys do? Do you sit down and build a big set all at once over the course of a day, or do you like to segment it? Let's see. Yes, we can hear music. Good. Good. Favorite Spider-Man actor? That's a great question. Okay, you can talk a lot about Spider-Man. My favorite Peter Parker is probably Andrew Garfield. I'm going to have to go with Andrew Garfield. And I think a lot of people would expect Tobey or Tom Holland, but I think Andrew Garfield, just his voice and his mannerisms really kind of nail that Spider-Man feel for me. So I'm going to have to go with Andrew Garfield. I do think that every Spider-Man has their own, you know, benefits. I mean, Tobey is classic. And Tom Holland did a fantastic job. I think he does a great job as the younger Spider-Man. So what is your favorite Spider-Man actor, Dylan Campbell? Let's see. Dedication, the most important quality of an animator. Yes. Last big set I built was the Galaxy Explorer, and I did it in just one sitting. There you go. Galaxy Explorer is a fantastic set. Here, I have mine right here. There's mine. Great set. Fantastic set. Love the Galaxy Explorer. Would love for LEGO to do more space sets, though. I think that's something that I would love to see them go back to doing. Bring back some of the old themes, you know? All right, we're moving along. This may be one of those things where I say to everybody, you know, hey, I want to build this whole thing in one sitting, and then I end up talking and building a lot slower than I usually do. It's fine. I'm enjoying hanging out, but I may have to break this into multiple experiences here for you guys. Let's see. Tobey Maguire all the way. Okay, you can't go wrong with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. You really can't. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying Tobey Maguire. I expect most people to to kind of gravitate towards that, especially if you grew up with Tobey Maguire. Let me check something really quick. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Rabbit Hole said, have you thought about doing a double live stream with another brick filmer? Yes, I have, actually. That is something that I would love to do. I am working on doing a bunch of projects with some other people in the LEGO community, which has been a lot of fun. And so I would love to do collaboratives, live streams, all kinds of stuff. Everything's on the table, you know? I'm open to whatever. I know a couple other brick filmers that I would love to like have on a live stream or talk to, you know, do some kind of a collaborative. I am working on a pretty fun project with another person in the LEGO community. And she may or may not be here later today. I'm not sure if she's watching. But I saw that she was around. She's a LEGO Instagrammer, and she is very good at what she does. Let's see. Dylan Campbell, have you ever seen Back to the Future? Yes, I've seen Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future. I am a big fan of the third one. I really like the third one a lot. That is probably one of my favorite. Just because I like the Western, you know, the Western aesthetic. All right, let's see. But yeah, Back to the Future, great series. That's kind of your quintessential 80s movie experience right there. Didn't grow up with any of them, but I like Andrew the most. Yeah, okay. So another vote for Andrew Garfield. I know that Sony for a while was considering bringing him back and doing some kind of a project, which I would love to see more of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I think that'd be great. Whether it's, you know, an animated form and he's just doing the voice, or you know, something live action. I think it's a big risk for Sony though, because they were the ones that, you know, pulled the plug and rebooted it again after his second movie. So, but I loved Emma as Gwen in those movies too. I think she was the perfect Gwen Stacy. So. Let's see. I'm on bag 3 of the new TIE Bomber, said Black Series Supreme Leader Kylo Sam. Man, your name is long, but that is awesome. I have the new TIE Bomber as well, but I haven't built it yet. What do you think of it so far? I definitely am excited to build that one myself as well. Is anybody else building anything? I guess, you know, what are you working on right now? Are you building any sets right now? Are you what are you spending your weekend doing? I know it's April Fool's, so I got on and saw a bunch of the pranks that everybody was doing. All the shenanigans and nonsensical nonsense. LEGO themselves getting involved in some of the fun with their Majestic Horse set, if you have seen that. I thought that was a pretty great idea, though, whoever came up with that. Let's see. What's been your favorite stop motion video? Favorite stop motion video to work on, or favorite stop motion video I've seen? Let's see. What's up? What's up, Eric Tong Studios? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. We're hanging out. Let's see. I absolutely love your Ant-Man video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was a lot of fun to make. I'm really glad that everybody enjoyed that. Yeah, I want to do more of those. I need to figure out what the next character is that I could do in that style. Kind of like the running, you know, endless runner, I guess, however you want to call it. But yeah. Last day of spring break for me, so I've been making a lot of brick films. Nice. That's a great way to spend your spring break. I definitely miss the days of spring break, so enjoy it while it lasts. Get as much amazing things out of that experience as you can, because it does not last forever. Let's see here. Let's see. One that you've made. Favorite animation that you've made. I would say recently, that Ant-Man animation that I did over on Instagram, I think that is probably my favorite, most recent thing that I put together. And I can't take all the credit for it because it was inspired by another stop motion animator named Patagraph, who does some amazing work, and I just love everything that he does. And he did that amazing Looney Tunes animation, and I was really inspired by it and just put it in the back of my head, like, someday I really want to do something like that, because I just thought it was so cool. And it was really awesome to be able to figure that out. And it was definitely tricky to figure out kind of the math of, it's an endless loop. So you have to figure out exactly how to have it end and begin at the exact same frame. So there was a lot of, unruly math to kind of consider in that. But I'm really proud of how that turned out. And it's just so consumable. It's like a nice little consumable piece of content, Let's see. Aubrey said, I'm digging up 1,000,000 flowers on my Animal Crossing island. Thrilling. That is thrilling. I would love to see your Animal Crossing island, Aubrey. That would be amazing. I'm curious what it's called, what it looks like. We love Animal Crossing over in this house, so that's a big deal for the Ant Bandit house. I have not gotten on my Animal Crossing island in a long time, though, so I probably have tons of weeds. Does anybody else here play Animal Crossing or still play Animal Crossing? Because I was working on basically a marine, it's like a port city. It's like a harbor town. That was my Animal Crossing island. I had a dock with boats and all this cool stuff. So would love to go back and work on that. Eric said, where did you go to film school? And if so, did you go to film school? And if so, where did you go to school? I went to school at Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee. And I was a part of their digital media program, which was right around the time that they were kind of launching their film school. So I was a part of kind of, that transition where they were starting a film school and a whole film program. But I was kind of at the tail end of the students who were, leaving as that happened. But I did work at that school for a few years after I graduated, and I got to fully enjoy all of the film school. I was friends with the film professors. My thoughts on film school: I think that film school is a fantastic way to make friends in the film industry, to build relationships with people, but in the same vein, you can really learn everything you need to know about filmmaking, about production, about all the skills that you need on YouTube, basically. You do not need film school to pay a lot of money for that. But it's still really good because you can, you have this dedicated time where you can work on projects, you get access to equipment, and you get to make a bunch of friends, like people that you can work with later in life to work on projects together. That is the main benefit of film school. So I think that it has its benefits, but there's nothing stopping you from making stuff right now. So whatever, if you're making movies with your phone, that's totally fine. So I think start making stuff as soon as you can with whatever you have. Let's see. What else? Who else is here? We have Dylan. Thank you I must say you've done an amazing job at your animations. Thank you so much. Let's see. You could animate the Flash like in the style using Ant-Man. That is true. That would be a good one. Rabbit Hole said, have you ever done a collab with Kevin Ulrich of Brotherhood Workshop? I have. I have worked with Kevin before. He is a great guy. We have done some professional stuff together for the LEGO group that has been really fun. And he's a good friend of mine, someone who inspires me, and yeah, love his work. If you don't know who Kevin Ulrich is, you got to go check out Brotherhood Workshop. He does amazing stuff. Let's see. Aubrey said I haven't played for a super long time either, so all my flowers spread everywhere. Yes, that is the trouble. You leave your Animal Crossing island, and it goes haywire. Let's see. Oh, hey, Shy is here. What's up, Shy? They just dropped the Cali Brick Click music video. If you haven't seen it, go check out the music video that they put out. I might make a small cameo in that. But it was great to see all the different creators and LEGO community people in that represented. Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of that. Yeah, I have said this many times on other LEGO streams, but I feel like I've, just gotten into kind of introducing myself in the LEGO space, which has been a lot of fun. But I've been having a great time making friends with other creators and seeing everyone, interact with each other and then, engage on some of my content, which has been really cool to see. But yeah, I think the LEGO community is pretty awesome. Let's see. You should collaborate with Loft Studios. Loft Studios. I love Loft Studios. He does amazing stuff. He needs more recognition for his work. He's a fantastic animator. Let's see. Lee University is yes. You've heard about Lee University. Very nice. Used to live in Kentucky, so we were neighbors for a while. There you go. Small world. What's cool is I'm considering going to where Brotherhood Workshop went to for school, Bible Institute of LA, and also Lee University. Okay, there you go. Yeah, both good schools. But yeah, I definitely would recommend not waiting for school to start making stuff. Just start making whatever you can, whether it's LEGO films, brick films, movies with your friends, movies with your family. Like, there should be no reason why you wait to make anything creative. One of the things that stuck with me, I heard this from somebody, is it's always good to fail quickly and learn fast. That's how you learn, is through failure. And so starting out as a young filmmaker, it's like you want to make as many projects as you can, and they're not going to look great, but you're going to learn really quickly how to get better and better the faster you make crappy videos. So I made a lot of crappy videos. You should see. I'll have to make a video showing kind of some of the old videos I used to make, but I made a lot of not so great videos before I started making videos that I feel better about. But that's how it goes, like you do work and you practice, and eventually things start looking a little bit better, but it takes a long time to get there and a lot of figuring it out. How do you justify buying an expensive piece of gear like the probe lens? Great question. The way that I justify it is I usually wait for like a large gig. So, I mean, if anyone here doesn't know, I do a lot of freelance work, not just for clients like LEGO or Tongle, but for, other people here in Atlanta. And I definitely don't just go around spending money willy-nilly on gear these days, because it can get expensive. But I usually will wait for a gig, for a paying gig, and then use some of that budget to invest in myself with gear and, kind of making my arsenal of equipment better. But I usually wait for that to, use on a very specific project, not just for, no reason. Buying gear is definitely something that you have to do. You have to be smart about buying gear, I think. I don't think you need to spend a lot of money on expensive gear all the time. Let me put the minifigures here. We'll put the minifigures right here. There we go. Actually, yeah. We'll move over a bit. Let's see. What the community is about. Heck yeah. Failures, correction. Yes. Making animations right now. I'm so close to 1,000. Also, my older brother has a channel that we do films on. Nice. There you go. Good job, Eric. That is definitely the way to go. Can we just point out how cool your t-shirt is? Thank you. Yeah, this is the Octan. You got to rep some Lego nerddom here. And with that, we're on to bag 2. We're going to get the motors out here. I'm excited to see how this works. There's the hub there. I guess I need to get batteries. I didn't even think about that. I guess I'll do that later on. Batteries not included. Yeah, I definitely I've invested in a lot of gear over the years, and I think that it's really easy to look at camera gear and expensive stuff and be like, oh, that's what I need to succeed or be a good creator, and you really don't need all that stuff. Like, the only reason I've, invested in like nice lighting or a nice microphone, just stuff that I needed for a specific project and I had the budget for, I had the means for it, but use what you have available to you and then wait for the right time. I know for my graduation gift, my parents bought me a set of lights, so I use that like graduating college as my, I need gear, get me gear that I can use for projects. I still have this light over here, is that light from college, from that graduation gift. So what kind of batteries do you need? Emily, are you gonna go get me the batteries that I need? I have no idea, actually. Oh, I need 6 AA batteries. Yeah, and I'm assuming that I need a screwdriver as well to open that, but we'll figure it out. Are there any other 2 bags here, or is that it? That's it. Okay. Alrighty. Moving on. Also, how's the Lego aquarium going? I don't typically watch mock videos, but your build videos are so entertaining, so I watch it all. Thank you. Yeah. I am still working on the next module in our aquarium. And I haven't announced what it's going to be yet, but I am definitely going to be working on it for Brick World Chicago, which is coming up very soon. So, yeah, I'm really excited that people responded really well to that video. We're going to have, hopefully by Brick World, which is in June 17th, I think, is the date that Brick World happens. We're going to have, hopefully, at least 2 or 3 new modules. That is the hope. We don't know yet, and I'm not going to promise anything. I've learned in my days of doing content, you don't promise that anything will happen at any certain time. So the hope is that we'll have 2 or 3 new modules. So let's see. Playing the Skywalker Saga and multitasking, watching this. There you go. What level are you on? What world are you on? I still haven't yet to finish the Skywalker Saga. I was playing it, having a great time, and then I think I got busy and I never went back to it. Let's see. This one's hard. Who's the best Batman actor? I mean, it's not for me. It's Robert Pattinson. It's the Batman. That's my favorite for sure. That's an easy one. I love that movie. Matt Reeves needs to do more Batman movies ASAP. I love that world. Have you ever tried making a Lego idea set? I bet you could get 10,000 votes. A lot of people, when I did the Lego Aquarium Penguin exhibit, were telling me the exact same thing, that you should, try making a Lego ideas set. And I don't know. I probably will eventually. Not specifically with the Penguin exhibit, but making some kind of a shot at doing a LEGO Ideas set. Everyone that I've talked to that has done one of those tells me that the campaigning process is really difficult. Like, you have to be very on top of things. You have to kind of be asking everyone you can, hey, vote for my project. And I would love to do that. You know, maybe if I have enough support here from you guys, like on the channel, to go and make a project happen. I know that other creators like Ash and Flash, or oh, thank you. We have batteries now, but she's only provided 5 batteries, and I needed 6. My wife just like opened the door and threw batteries in. She heard that I needed batteries. What did you say? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, LEGO Ideas is, I mean, it's always something I've thought about. I think there's a lot of other awesome people out there that are doing, you know, really good LEGO Ideas projects. And I would rather, part of me would just rather support those people as opposed to trying to do one on my own. But, you know, it's never out of the question. Let's see. Sorry, I'm missing some comments here. Ethan said, wow, the quality and setup looks so professional. I love it. Apologies to seem personal, but do you have a second part-time job or business you do, since animation does take a long time? Yes, I do. I am a freelance, I guess just a freelancer in the film industry here in Atlanta. I would love to do more full-time content here on the channel, as well as, you know, more YouTube content, more YouTube LEGO content. But yeah, it does take a long time. I do photography. I do different videos for different clients. Lately, I've been doing some work for my friends over at Bricker Builds. If you know them, I do a lot of their photography. And all right, here we go. We're getting to the battery here. So let's see. We're gonna have to figure out how to do this. Where's the cable? Oh, here's the cable. But yeah, I love doing photography, videography, different client work. That's kind of how I spend my time doing things. Hello. Thank you. My wife just snuck in with getting more batteries. What if I asked you for a screwdriver? Could I ask you for a screwdriver too? This is great. This is great. But yeah, I do a whole lot of different stuff. Oh, here we go. Thank you. And we have a screwdriver. See, it takes a village, you know. You need to have a whole crew of people behind you to make live streams like this happen. If I can actually open this up. Let's see what else. Let's see. Do you make any live action films or mostly animation stuff? I do make live action films. I used to do a lot more work on movies than I do these days. A lot of my work these days is mostly client work for like brands, marketing materials, stuff like that. But making live action movies is something that I've always been passionate about. I will work on stuff with my friends. I'm friends with a lot of filmmakers here in Atlanta who have their own projects or, you know, work on their own stuff. Man, these little tiny screws, I don't want to strip them. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. Oh, you have a smaller one? Thank you. Oh, there we go. Much better. Yeah, Atlanta is a great place if you're looking for somewhere to work in the film industry, although it's been a little bit slow right now. But it's always good to have, work doing something creative. Oh, shoot. We have Aubrey coming in. Emily with the assist. I think that $5 needs to pay for some coffee for Emily for assisting with the batteries here. Thank you, Aubrey, for that. I appreciate that. It's so nice of you. Rabbit Hole Studio says, do you have tips on how to make shots look more cinematic? I would say it's all about lighting. And really that's the way that you make things look more cinematic, is just having good lighting. Something that I usually do on all of my shorts is just backlight everything. So that's something that you can try. Just backlight everything and it ends up looking really nice. Yeah, I mean, cinematic is such a amorphous word, you know. But decent lighting, good sound. You can do a lot with different like LUTs and color grading inside editing to make it look cinematic. But what looks cinematic to you might look cinematic to me, so you should ask for a sandwich now. I think I need a sandwich. No, I don't want to push my luck. That would be nice, though. I ate right before this stream, so I should be good for a while. Do you use Dragon Frames to make your animations? I do. Dragon Frame is the way to go. Though, I will say, if you're, just getting started, there's a great app called Stop Motion Studio, and I recommend starting with that. Dragon Frame is really good if you want to use like a DSLR, or I use a Sony a7 III for all my animations. So if you want to connect like a nicer camera, you should use Dragon Frame. But you can still do it with Stop Motion Studio too. There's tons of apps out there. What's up, Doodle Bricks? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are screwing in our motor here. And then it's telling me how to connect it. This is really interesting. This is the first time I've seen these newer like light pieces. So it's saying to plug it in on this side. Okay. And then how does it work? Ah, there we go. Some Lego LEDs. I wish Lego made these more affordable so that they were easier to acquire. Because LEDs are definitely something that can get expensive. I know the Lego motors are definitely not cheap either. How's the build going so far? Anything of note? Yeah, we've got the base coming together. And then minifigures, we've got the boat. And we're getting started with this, with the functionality. I'm curious though, do you guys think Lego should include motors and lights in more sets? Like, this is definitely one that I think benefits from it because it's a lighthouse. You need it to do the thing. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys think we should see more of this? Because I would definitely like to see Lego make motors more accessible. Because I feel like motors and all that, it comes in all these expensive sets. I don't know. I'm someone who uses motors a lot in my builds, and so that's probably why. I don't know if you guys enjoy using some of the motors or power hubs or functions like that. More motors and lights would be cool, but it'll make prices more outrageous than they already are. Yeah, that is always the problem. Trying to keep prices down. I've definitely have seen some crazy prices for some of these new sets, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to be pretty choosy about the sets I get. But then in the same vein, they also released some pretty affordable sets, like the new oh shoot, did I miss a piece? No, I didn't. The new Indiana Jones sets seem really affordable to me. I think those are very affordable. All right, and there's the battery pack right there. Let's see here. Let me move this camera over a little bit. I'm trying to make this so that it's more visible in the screen. Eric said, how did you come up with your channel name? This is a story that I've told multiple times. I always love telling it because it's just one of those things that, like, I just never forget, because everybody wonders, you know, oh, Ant Bandit, it must mean something cool. No, it doesn't mean, it doesn't really have any crazy meaning. So I'm a big fan of movies and, you know, production companies. And so you've got, like, J.J. Abrams has his, you know, Bad Robot, or Bad Hat Harry, I think is Joss Whedon's production company. You've got, like, Scott Free, you know, all these different film production company names that you see show up at the beginning of movies that are all these random combinations of words and letters and things like that. And I wanted something that would be memorable and also kind of just meaningless, you know, two random words. And I was working in an office at the time at the media services office at the university that I went to, and I was trying to come up with a name, and my friend Beecher and my friend April were there, and I said, hey, give me a random, like, animal. Okay, and then give me a random word. And they came up with Ant Bandit. And I went home and I drew the logo, which is my icon there. And yeah, just really liked it and decided to stick with it. And now I'm stuck with it. So it doesn't really have any special meaning or, you know, anything like that. But I like it. I think it works. I really wanted a name that would be something that could be memorable and also have a visual meaning to it. Like, when you think Ant Bandit, you think of the icon, and you think of the icon, you think of Ant Bandit. So that was the idea behind it. So, yeah. I also, yeah, I really just wanted something that, you know, I see a lot of people who do, like, you know, and this is not to put anybody on blast, but blank studios or blank productions. I think it's always more catchy to me when I see, like, it's just a, you know, an interesting name instead of using something like, I didn't want to be Ant Bandit Studios, you know, and I didn't want it to be something that would lock me into doing Lego content at the time, or I just wanted it to be any kind of animation or fun stuff that I wanted to do. I could use it for whatever. So yeah, I'm glad that most people seem to like it. I definitely have gone back and forth about thinking about changing it, or, oh, what could I have done differently? But I think it works. So, who else is here? Spiders Are Nice is still here. Joe Bro, I think, is still here. Gabe Cataline. What's up, Gabe? You got some friends here? We're hanging out. I am really excited to display this set. This is like one of the sets that I've been most excited about putting in our house. You know, because it's very rare. You got to pick the sets that you put on display in your house. And I've got most of my collection relegated only to, you know, our, like, this room in this studio, or in our Lego room downstairs. But this is one that I think will be a living room set for sure. Hopefully. It kind of goes with the vibe, you know, in our house, like our normal house decor. We'll see. Can't wait to see the end result. Thank you for sticking around. Feel free to come back later on today and we'll have plenty more done. What's up, Brickhouse? And Noob Master, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What is everybody else up to this weekend? Are you guys chilling? Are you working on projects? Are you being productive? Are you working on Lego stuff? Are you mowing your yard? We just got back from a vacation to Jamaica, which was a lot of fun. But I can say, like, it's definitely hard, you know, when you go on vacation and I had all these plans of like, oh, when I get back, I'm gonna jump right into content, and you know, I'm gonna go back to the gym. I'm just gonna jump in right into it, and it's been really hard to like get back to normal life, you know. It's like I need a vacation from the vacation. But I'm here. I'm doing content. I've got some big plans for the month of April and May, so that'll be exciting. We're gonna have a lot more Ant Bandit content, a lot more streams and videos, all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Eric asked, how often does Lego contact you to make stuff? Well, I will clarify this because Lego is not actually the one to contact me. It is usually a company called Tongle or some different contacts or whoop. There, I'm losing pieces. There we go. 1 second. Let me grab it. Yeah, the way it works is there are tons of different Lego advertising, you know, or agencies that work with Lego, and I usually get contacted by one of those people or people that I've worked with. And it just depends. Like sometimes, like it'll be a few months before I hear anything. Sometimes I will reach out to them to see what they've got going on. Yeah, I think I do projects for Lego on an official basis or client work like that. You know, multiple times a year. I'd say like lately it's been like 2 or 3 times a year I usually get requested for a larger project. All right, we got to wire this in now. So this is the battery, and then it's going to go right into here. There we go. Let's see, Joe Bro said, yeah, my nickname for years has been Joe Bro, and that rhymed with studio, so yeah, there you go. If it rhymes, that's the perfect excuse, yeah. Spider said, I'll be doing some stop motion tests probably. Very nice. What are you animating this weekend? What kind of tests are you doing? Are you doing some character tests, some quick builds? What are you working on? Let's see. Eric said, I was like 10 when I decided to make my channel name. Wish I would have come up with something better. I mean, sometimes it really just works to have your name in the studio. I think it's just my personal preference to like, you know, to have a different kind of name, but if it works for you and you like it, that's totally fine. I know there are plenty of amazing creators out there who use studio in their name. Like, it's not a rule by any means. But yeah, let's see. Working on April Fool's video. Been uploading daily 3 days so far. Dang, Ethan. That's impressive, man. I can't even upload daily. That's awesome though. I wonder what's your April Fool's video gonna be like? Are we gonna be able to see it today? Or are you gonna have it done today? I'm gonna have to go and check that out. I've been seeing some really interesting April Fool's videos. It makes me, every time April Fool's comes around, I'm like, you know, man, I should have done something. I should have figured out a project to do or something. But I never can think of it long enough in advance. I did do an April Fool's video for Bricker Builds like 2 years ago. And that was a lot of fun. So But yeah, no April Fool's videos from Ant Bandit this year. Or maybe this whole live stream is the April Fool, and you've been fooled into watching this. Let's see. When did you start brick filming / animation? I started when I was, let me see, how old was I? I started when my first ever one I started was when I was like a teenager, probably around like 14 or 15 was when the first time I tried it. But that was definitely not, I didn't do it regularly. It was like once every, couple months I would mess around and make something. But I really started doing more in college. That was kind of when I really got started, taking it more seriously. I was animating in my dorm room and, just having a good time with that. And I was, how old was I? Probably like 19 when I started doing it more seriously. So I've been doing it for, let's see. Wow. Yeah. I've been brick filming for like 10 years now. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I'm 30 now. So that is interesting. Time flowing linearly. Crazy. What do you think of Edbound and Forest Fire 101? Let's see. What do you think of Edbound and Forest Fire? I love both of them. I think they're great. I think Edbound is kind of like, I don't know if he would say this about himself, but he's kind of like almost the new Forest Fire. He's creating some awesome, hilarious content, and Forest Fire is still doing his thing. But Edbound is doing some amazing work. I love his style. Like his characters are so like flashy and amazing. The character movement. So I definitely have taken some of his style and like tried to wrap it into my own animations. Just like with how expressive his characters are. And Forest Fire is an icon. He's a goat. Like he's the goat. Not a goat. He's the goat in brick filming and animation. He's always the king. He's always been the king. Let's see. Eric, thanks for joining. He's got to go do schoolwork. Let's see. Spider, trying to get some smooth Lego movement and some jumps to get it right. Very nice. Very nice. Definitely send those to me, or I'd love to see how your tests go. Let's see. Rabbit Hole said, should I change my name so that there's no studio in the name? It's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to do, something you don't want to do. I mean, it's up to everybody to figure out kind of what they want, how they want to present themselves online. And again, I think for a lot of people it works. But yeah, I mean, do whatever you want to do, I think, my opinion on things is just one guy on the internet. So don't listen to me. I can tell you what my preferences are for myself, but that may be totally different for you. So let's see. Thanks for joining again, Eric Tong. Ricky said, I actually thought this live wasn't April Fool's. Glad it wasn't. Yeah, I thought about doing something funny for April Fool's. I mean, I was like, shoot, I want to do this live stream, and it's April Fool's. What am I supposed to do? Like, this is a poor timing on my part, because everyone's going to think it's a joke, but it's not. Ethan said, so far it's been okay. Not really tiring, surprisingly, since I animated at 15 FPS. Yesterday's video was a struggle. Animated almost 4 hours spent almost 4 hours building a Lego city. I have no buildings, but lots of pieces. Okay. That is a lot. Yeah. Building sets and backgrounds is the most time consuming thing for animating Lego. It takes a long time, especially if you don't have sets and you got to build them all custom. That is definitely, it can be time consuming. I have slowly built up my collection of the modular buildings over the years, and I will always just slap those in the background whenever I need like a city, which is it just makes it a lot easier. All right, let's spin this around. Alrighty. Is that gonna go right there? Yes, it is. Ed Bound is one of the best people to introduce you to brick filming. He is. Yes. Love Ed Bound stuff. Working on a project involving a cop and a donut robber. Nice. I'm a little behind in the stream, so this is an answer to an earlier question. No worries. That's awesome. Also, if you guys are animators and you like making stuff, like I'd love to like see your channel. So if you're following me on the stream and you're like working on stuff, like feel free to like connect with me, send me your work. Like I'd love to check it out and watch it. I think it's like always fun to meet other people who are doing Lego animation. So yeah, send me your stuff or send me your channel and I'll check it out. Definitely go check out Ricky's stuff because his stuff is amazing as well. By the way, music is maybe a bit loud now. Oh, okay, good to know. Thank you. We're gonna lower the volume of the music just a little bit. How is this? Thank you for checking that, Ricky. I can't hear the music unless I have let me grab where are these. We can listen to music if I plug in some headphones here. Okay, that's not too bad. I can always change up the music as well. Let me see. What are we listening to? Okay. Not too bad. All right. Music. I love these streams where you're actually able to connect to the person you're watching, unlike streams with thousands of viewers. Right? Who needs thousands of viewers? Who needs them? We got 16 people here hanging out, having a good time. Exactly. Let's see. We're on bag 3 now, so where is bag 3? Haha. That's bag 13. Yeah, I do understand, you know, the meaning there though. You know, it is nice to be able to have your questions answered and chill and talk to people. I've been on several streams before where it's like throw a question in the chat and like they totally miss it, you know. So I'm trying to respond to as many people as I can. If I missed your comment, my apologies. Feel free to ask it twice or, you know. But yeah, we're just chilling, we're just building, you know. Did I miss another bag? I think I did. Bag 3. Ah, I am missing a bag. Have you ever thought about making a Discord server? I have thought about one, but that's something that I have yet to get into. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to it. I think that's something that I should definitely look into as our Ant Bandit circle of friends continues to grow. It'd be great to have a place to chat with all of you guys like directly just whenever. So is that something that you guys want to see? I mean, I don't know. Would you like to see a Discord server? I'm definitely willing to make one if that's something that you guys are wanting to do. And we can have a place to share like animations and stuff. I always like get a little bit hesitant to add to like the online space sometimes because I feel like there's so many other places where you guys can reach me or interact with me. interact with others like yourself. But if you guys want me to do that, I would be happy to put together a Discord server. Let's see. Thank you, by the way, for taking the time to live stream. Oh, are you heading out, Rabbit Hole? Oh, no. If you're not, if you're still here, thank you for joining. Have you seen a LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie trailer or Demogorgons versus Prisoners in LEGO? Just curious if you've seen my work or got recommended. Yes, I have seen the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie trailer in LEGO. That is something that I have seen. Somebody sent that to me, Ethan, and I remember watching it and just being really impressed because there's not enough LEGO Sonic content out there, and it's great to see. It's great to see that, you know, someone making that kind of content. So, if your house ever gets flooded, this lighthouse will be super useful. Yes. We'll be able to find our way out of the house, you know? Wouldn't that be funny that, like, the house gets flooded and the water comes all the way up to, like, the surface of the, to match the surface with the lighthouse? That would be funny. But we got to keep building. Okay, I need to go. Try to come back. Thank you, Joe Bro. Yo, looking forward to seeing how big your aquarium project turns out. Thank you, Maximus. I appreciate that. I am as well. We're working on getting those next modules done as soon as possible for Brick World, for videos, to, you know, put out the next episode in that saga, I guess. But yeah, I appreciate you saying that. I'm curious, like, if you guys have seen the aquarium project videos, what are some of the things that you'd like to see in that? Like, what kind of animals or what kind of exhibits? I put out that question on my on the video, on, like, at the end of that video, and several people already have either suggested or recommended exactly what we are working on. So I'm curious what people think is the next exhibit that's going to show up on that. I'm definitely excited about working on that, though. I'm really glad that people enjoyed are enjoying that. Let's see. As a person who lives in this house, not funny. That's my wife not thinking our house flooding is funny. Spiders Nice have recently made a second channel for only stop motion. Very nice, very nice. There's a bunch of LEGO Sonic content, but it zips away too quick to see. Interesting. Oh, I see what you did there. How do we send you our stuff? You can just, like, message me on Instagram. Just message me your channel or your the name of your YouTube channel. Send me a link. They probably did this because I didn't have social set up yet, but Paramount commented on one of my community and asked to promote it on Twitter. That's probably how you found it, maybe. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, Paramount, I know that they were looking for LEGO Sonic, kind of somebody to do a trailer or something like that, but you had already done it, Ethan, so you beat them to it. Paramount had reached out to me at one point with the possibility of doing something LEGO Sonic, but it didn't end up happening, which is totally fine. That's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, it was it would have been really cool. I really did like the second those Sonic movies. I really do enjoy. I think they're pretty well done. As far as video game movies go, I think we're living in the golden age. We've got, started with Detective Pikachu, and now we have Sonic, and we're getting Mario here. There's so much to love. Who else is really excited about the Mario movie? Because I am stoked. I need to actually get tickets, though, because it comes out this week. and I don't have tickets yet. I also want to go see the D&D movie. You know, there's so many like games and, you know, stuff like that. Game movies. Let's see. I think we're doing whales next. Is that sarcasm? Okay. Yeah, don't spoil it here, Emily. Emily and Mrs. Nye's teaching, if you didn't know, is my wife. And she is spoiling our project. Hint, hint, not really. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, so this light fixture is supposed to go. It's supposed to feed through this. There we go. I'm interested to see how this like works out, where it's able to spin and the light is still going to be illuminated as well. So what you're saying is I beat you to it. You did. You beat me to it. Let's go. Mario Bros. Movie will be awesome. Yes, I'm super excited. I cannot wait. It's been a long time coming, you know, like, I don't know how many of you have seen the original Super Mario Bros. Movie. That thing is atrocious. There's some nightmare fuel in that movie. It is, speaking of Sonic, though, we've got some, like, Chaos Emeralds here. Look at this. Just some gems for the treasure chests. But yeah, I am really interested to see, too, like, what kind of characters show up in the Mario movie, if they're gonna, you know, tease any more, you know, things that we, you know, the fans want to see. So it will be interesting for sure. That's kind of nice. We've got the little nook with the treasure chest that goes right here. Just clicks there. Let's see. English Spider, I'm going to leave and do some of my tests. Thanks for stopping by. Hope your tests go well and you have a great rest of your day. Let's see. Since you sparked my inspiration doing the LEGO Sonic movie, I kind of want to do a LEGO Mario trailer. Probably TV spot to save more time for daily upload streak. There you go. That'd be awesome. I have been meaning to do something LEGO Mario myself, but animating those like blocky, you know, the official Mario figures is just something that I am not interested in. And so I need to figure out if I want to make some kind of a custom Mario and Luigi minifigures, or, you know, something that could work for that. But yeah, not a huge fan of the official Mario Lego sets. I don't own any of them. Some of them aren't too bad, and they're great for like play features and, you know, for kids. But I think, you know, I speak for everybody when we say, where are our LEGO Mario, you know, sets? What am I doing here? Where are these pieces going? Ah, I see. You ever just like look at your instruction manual and you're like, what am I doing here? Did I miss a step? I did. There we go. I'm talking too much. Let's see. What's up, Rafi? What's up, Ben? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling, putting together this lighthouse. Let's see. Ethan said, well, I do have custom LEGO Mario and Luigi minifigures so far. I don't think any other animators have my custom Mario head. It is limited, so it makes sense. Oh, wow. Where did you get a custom LEGO Mario head? I'm curious. LEGO has to make Mario Bros. Minifigs. Yes. I mean, as far as like a brick filming, you know, opportunity, as soon as LEGO puts out official Mario like minifigures or any kind of Nintendo figures, it will open up so much, you know, opportunity for brick filmers, for mock builders. Like, it's just going to be amazing. So very excited for the day that LEGO and Nintendo finally decide to give the fans what they want. hopefully it won't be too far away. I know that there's a rumored Mario 18 and up set coming out later this year. Supposedly. Don't know what it could be, but I think that it's rumored to be $60, which is an interesting price point, because the other, Mario Nintendo 18 and up sets have always been like Bowser, which is like a Mighty Bowser, which is a big set, or the Question Block, which is a big set. That's cool. We just put the bat in the cave. There's like a bat hanging right here. That's pretty cool. I don't think we'll get minifigures anytime soon. The people who own the license will have to give it up, and I doubt they will anytime soon. No, Aubrey, you're bringing me down. I think we will. I'm hopeful. The one thing that gives me hope, and I don't know if this is pretty fine to talk about leaks here. There are some other rumored leaked sets coming out. I've heard or seen. I might have seen them. The pictures of the leaked Zelda stuff, which we don't know if it's true or not. We don't know if it's confirmed, I will say, but the pictures look pretty legit. And if you haven't seen them, there's pictures of LEGO Legend of Zelda sets that could potentially be coming out. And if that's true, that gives me a lot of hope for Mario and other Nintendo properties. I think Mario minifigures would be the next logical thing to do after a Legend of Zelda set. So we'll see. Only time will tell. And until then, we have cheap Chinese customs and knockoffs. Let's see. I think you should do a Disney animation with some of the new CMFs that are coming out. Yes, I should do that. That's a great idea. Are you guys excited for the new Disney CMF series coming out? I am definitely very much looking forward to it. Lots of characters that we have been needing to get for a long time finally coming out. I definitely made a mistake and missed a piece, so we're going to go back and fill that mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Aha. Okay. Let's see. Ethan said he got his Mario head 6 years ago on eBay. I did do my research on it. It came from a website business that doesn't make them anymore, sadly. Okay, I can check it out in your most recent video. Okay, I'll definitely have to go see how it looks. I'm cautiously optimistic about both Mario and D&D. Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about the D&D movie. I've heard it's decent. If you've seen it, let me know how it is. No spoilers, but did you like it if you've seen it? And then Ethan said, I saw that we're getting like 5 or 6 Lego Sonic sets. I did see that as well. They're holding the Mario license with Italian pinched fingers. Let's see. Lego just hasn't been legally allowed to make figures, which is why we have the weird ones. Same reason why Funko can't make regular Star Wars pops. They have to be baubles. Interesting. I didn't know that about Funko. That's really interesting. I didn't know that they had that restriction. I know nothing about like restrictions on Funko. Just definitely do your wife's idea. I love it when my fiance gives me video ideas. It really shows that she's invested and enjoys what I do. Yes. My wife is the other creative half of this whole thing. She has great ideas. She's very funny. I'll tell the story. So for the... let me try and get all the exact right information. So I was doing one of my first Lego Star Wars gigs for Lego, first paid commission gig, and the idea was you have to pitch multiple ideas. Like you have to pitch like as many as you can, and they'll pick the best ideas. And I spent so long creating these treatments and scripts and working out like my favorite ideas, and I needed one more in this batch to submit, and I could not come up with any of these ideas. And I was with Emily and her family, and they pitched this really like funny idea, but at the time I was like, yeah, it's all right. It's not really like, all right, let me just throw in one more idea, And so I took her idea and I made a quick treatment. I spent next to no time on it. I was just trying to, just a filler idea essentially. And the team at LEGO and Star Wars and the marketing team loved it so much that they used that idea as the rubric for all the other like people participating in the campaign to say, this is what everything should look like. And I'm like, I was super surprised because it was like a last minute filler idea that I had put no time into elevating, and it turned out really well. So yes, she has great ideas, and definitely appreciate her input whenever I can get it. I always ask her what she thinks about all my stuff. And oh yeah, Ricky said there might be a Batman animated big set. I have seen the picture of this rumored set as well, and very excited about that one too. There's a lot of really good sets coming out this year. I'm really hoping that they will all be reasonably priced. I know they're going to be expensive regardless, but we're all for reasonably priced LEGO. This thing is flying together. What sets are you guys really excited about this year? I know, so this month, it's April 1st, so today is release day, so we're getting the Indiana Jones sets are out now, which look really cool. The new Guardians of the Galaxy sets are out now as well. And what else? We're getting the Disney sets. I know Up House comes out today. Is anybody going to be getting those Disney sets, or the new sets coming out this month, or what sets are you getting? I definitely want to grab the Indiana Jones fighter plane chase set. I'm really excited about that one. I don't know if I'm going to be getting the big Indiana Jones set yet. We'll have to see about that one. But I am excited that Indiana Jones is back. That's one of the most iconic LEGO themes I feel like that I grew up with. Of course, I always prefer Adventurers to Indiana Jones. That was the knockoff Indiana Jones that ended up being more of my Indiana Jones than the actual one. So, let's see. Ethan, have you ever played Super Smash Brothers? Have I ever played Super Smash Brothers? I actually used to play competitive Super Smash Brothers for Ultimate. I have competed in tournaments. I love Super Smash Brothers. I still play it very often. Not as much as I used to back in the day, but I am a big Smash fan. I have lots of stories about playing Smash. I assume you're also a fan, if you're asking that question. If you are, what character do you main? Tell me. I think Smash is amazing. It's like the most accessible, competitive kind of video game. Because, anybody can play. But it is interesting, though, because whenever I play Smash, and this is not a brag by any means, it might be a little bit, but you always run into people who are good within a certain group and their friends. Like you hear, oh, I'm the best in my friend group. And I love hearing that because it's like, okay, well, how good is your friend group? Are they competitive, or are we just like kind of playing for fun? So I have had many encounters with people who claim that they're the best in their friend group, only to discover that I may have a little bit more experience than them, so, but I love the game regardless. Let's see. I want the flower pot GWP. Yeah, that flower pot GWP is really nice. It's nice to see like smaller botanical sets being put out, you know? I think that's a nice way to encourage the people who are into the botanical sets to, you know, buy other stuff. It's just nice to see more botanicals. Let's see. Same for me. Also, I was thinking about getting a few Guardians of the Galaxy and the Up House. Yeah. The new Guardians of the Galaxy sets, which ones are you planning on getting? Because there's some interesting ones out there. I like the yellow ship. I think that one is probably the one that makes me the most interested. And the Star-Lord helmet. The Star-Lord helmet looks pretty good. Although the Star-Lord helmet is very expensive. That is definitely a pricey one. I don't know how I feel about the new, the teal Guardians ship. I feel like I have the orange. I don't know what the name of it is. It's not the Milano. It's the, what is it? It's another bird. The name of the orange Guardians ship. I can't remember what it's called. But I have the Guardians ship here. I can see it over on my shelf. And I love that thing. I really wish that they had kind of stuck to that design. I'm sure that, you know, it's all right to get new ships. It's just always, you know, when it comes to like merchandising, I feel like sometimes these movies, you know, the idea is, oh, we need a new ship. We need a new, you know, thing. But it's like, I just wish, you know, we'd stick with one. Like back when the sequels were coming out, we had Poe Dameron's X-Wing. He had the black and orange X-Wing, which was awesome. I love that version of the X-Wing. And then it gets destroyed like super quickly. It's just like, ah. And then he gets a new X-Wing and we can sell that, you know. But I thought the black and orange X-Wing was great. It's like, I wish that these companies would just commit to having one vehicle, you know. Let's see. Too many custom heads in the new Disney CMF for my taste, but that's just my opinion. That new Pinocchio head is definitely very interesting. I think that is the one that I need to see that in my hands to see what it's like. 2 nights we should definitely play some time. I mean Bowser and Steve, but I want you to pick 4 characters in my Lego Smash Bros video. This will be in my behind the scenes. Oh really? Okay. Pick 4 characters. Well, you gotta go like Pikachu, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and my main is Mewtwo in Smash, so we'll put Mewtwo in there too. If there's a way to make that in Lego, so that would be awesome. Would love to see that. Flower pot is such a high threshold to get it though. How much of a threshold is the Flower pot GWP, Aubrey? I guess I didn't pay attention enough to figure out what the threshold was. We are moving along with this base. Kind of doing the rock work on the exterior here. Big fish in a little pond. Do you plan on making any new videos? Any videos with the new Rivendell set? Good question. So I own the Rivendell set because I reviewed it for my friends over at Beyond the Brick. And you can go and watch my review video over on their channel. And I have it downstairs on my shelf, proudly displayed. I love that set. Definitely would have bought it with my own money if I had not received it for review. But I don't know. I have thought about it, but I don't know if Lego Lord of the Rings content is something that I want to get into. Part of it is there's just some amazing other creators out there like Kevin Ulrich who are doing some amazing Lord of the Rings stuff himself. And I don't know if that's something that I have so many projects to work on that I have to be very choosy about what I spend my time on. And I have some big projects in the works right now that I'm kind of focusing on for now. But I'll never say no. Like, I think it would be fun to do something Lord of the Rings. I definitely want to see more Lego Lord of the Rings sets come out. I think that's something that Lego was saying when that Rivendell set came out, that you know, it'll depend on how that set does in sales. You know, depending on if we'll get more sets. So hopefully Lego listens to the fans and it does well. Add it to your watch later list, everyone. There you go. Thank you, Everett. Yeah, I've done a couple videos for Beyond the Brick, reviewing some of their, you know, their land sets that are that they get sent for review, and I really enjoy it. It's a great partnership, and I really like those guys. So, let's see, what am I doing here? We are going here, and we're going to be. Ah, I see. Some of these, I feel like maybe this was before the set came out, before they were doing outlines on some of these pieces, or maybe I'm just blind. Some of these pieces are hard to see where they go. But yeah, I'm excited for more Lord of the Rings sets. I don't know if you guys, have you guys bought the new Rivendell set? What do you think about it? I'm interested to hear what you think. Did you get it for yourself? Did you build it? What did you think of all those roof tiles? You know, all the colorful roof tiles on it. I think it looks beautiful though. Definitely recommend it. It's definitely a great display set too. What's up? Oh, hey, speaking of, we just summoned him. Brotherhood Workshop. We got Kevin in the chat. What's up, man? We were just talking about Lego Lord of the Rings and some of your amazing content. Hope that your weekend is going well. For everybody who doesn't know him, this is one of the best Lego animators out there. This is something interesting on this Lighthouse set, which is new. We have these new bamboo leaves and the foliage in sand green, which is a new color for these. Which is I think they've showed up in a few other sets since then, but this Lighthouse set is definitely one of the first time that they showed up. Yep, just deconstructing used builds for a video that just got approved. Oh, nice. For anybody that doesn't know, Kevin also works on a bunch of commission videos for the Lego group, and he stays very busy. One of the hardest working people in the Lego animation world. I definitely, I sometimes, like, you know, just see some of the stuff that he works on, and the your work ethic is always impressive. Just how much you can get done in certain amounts of time. But yeah, we're just hanging out. We're building this lighthouse. We are chatting about Lego. I'm curious what Kevin thinks of some of the new Indiana Jones sets. If you're gonna be picking up any of those, they're out as of today. I'm curious too, because what did you guys think about the whole Temple of Doom situation and that canceled set? For anybody that doesn't know, there was a fourth Indiana Jones set that was supposed to be releasing and was canceled last minute by Lego. And we don't know if it's going to be released at all. It'll be interesting to see what Lego does with that. It's because I have no work-life balance. There you go. Okay. It's something that we all strive for, is balance in our lives. Work-life balance is like this mysterious thing. I definitely struggle with it too, but I feel like I have no, I don't have as many cool things to show for my lack of balance. Okay, let's see. What am I missing here? Because I definitely have pieces that I should have put on somewhere, and I don't know where they go. Don't you hate that when you get to the end of a build and you're like, or the end of an instruction and it's like, wait a minute. Ah, there's one. I have too many pieces. We're gonna go back in the instructions. This is what live streaming, I guess, is like. You gotta just expect more mistakes. You know, it's funny. I always watch like other Lego people stream, and it's like, oh, how can you make so many mistakes on instructions? But you're talking to the camera, you're hanging out, answering questions and everything, and I get distracted. Oh, I see. I see my mistake. I think. Yes, that goes there. And we're still missing a couple of these, but we'll find them eventually. All right. Extra Pieces is my favorite game to play while building sets. Yeah, it's the worst when it's bricks. Like I have a 1x2 sand green brick here that I have no idea where it goes. I know it goes somewhere. It's fine if it's a 1x1, you know, or something that I assume is an extra piece. It would be great if Lego decided to tell you exactly what the extra pieces are in every bag, so that way you would know for a fact. I know what I have at the end of the bag, you know? Maybe that's too much to ask from Lego. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, look at this. It's not a Lord of the Rings set, but we do have the One Ring showing up. I always love this piece. I really do enjoy this piece, and I'm glad that they include multiple whenever they include it. Yeah, there's 3 of them in here. 3 of the ring pieces in this lighthouse set. That's cool. I like that you can. I don't know if anybody else has done this, where you take the minifigure arm off, and you put the ring in between the arm and the hand. You can reattach it, and it's like attached as like a wristband. It's always fun to do. Let's see. Distraction. It's effective. Let's see. From videos I've watched, I believe the extra pieces are technically a mistake that they allow because it's helpful. Yes. Yeah, like, that makes sense. But I guess my thought would be, like, it's okay to leave extras for mistakes. But also, like, tell me exactly how many I have so I can be confident that I didn't make a mistake. That'd be very helpful. But it's okay. We still get Lego sets built, you know? At the end of the day, it's still gonna look good. All right. Yeah, have you guys ever had to, like, disassemble a Lego set to find out where a missing piece goes? I definitely have. I used to, like, be really good about not making any mistakes, and then in the last few years, I feel like I've gotten worse about it. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older, or I'm building too quickly. I'm getting careless. And yeah, feel free to tell me if the music is too loud or if you want me to switch it up. I can't hear it right now, so let me know what you think about it. This is an interesting piece. I really enjoy this. This is the new block piece, which is 2 studs high. Let me see if I can hold it to the camera. There you go. That piece. And it has the hole through it, which leads to a lot of interesting connections. There are a lot of really interesting things that you can do with that piece. I saw a video the other day on social media where the guy had used a bunch of those pieces to reverse the directions like do a really cool snot construction, and where you have bars holding the brick the opposite way. It was really cool. It was really cool. Probably not describing it the best way, but it was a really ingenious use of the piece. My favorite mistake was finding Dennis Nedry's face from the Jurassic Park gate set in my Mos Eisley cantina. Nice, yeah. See, that is that, wait, are you saying that you found, like, from the set, like it was accidentally included? Or did you accidentally place Dennis's face somewhere else? Either way, that's funny. Oh, this is cool. They have you putting the ring on this axle. That's interesting. I can hear my wife watching TV downstairs, and I'm thinking that it's Law and Order SVU. I believe. But yeah. Let's see. He got torn apart by a dinosaur and his body parts scattered. The body parts even traveled to Venture. An extra head was included in your set that you bought. Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. I've never heard of that happening. It's never happened to me. I guess a free head. Maybe one just popped off the conveyor belt in the sorting factory. You know, you see all the videos of like the Lego factory and all the heads, you know, maybe one just popped out and jumped into another bin somehow. Did you get all of the other heads though? I'm curious, because hopefully all the rest of the minifigures were present and accounted for. All right, so we've got to put this here. Am I doing this incorrectly? I wonder. This is meshing the gears. I want to make sure that this is done correctly here. So that slides in there. And it goes right here. And it goes right here. All right, there we go. Yep. A happy accident nonetheless. Yep. Through rabbit hole portals. Yep, no missing parts, just got that extra. Okay. I will say, I don't know if you guys have heard, I mean, the way that the Hogwarts Express was revealed, which is still to this day, I think the best mistake made by LEGO ever. It was just iconic. Some guy online spent $400 and ordered the Lion Knight's Castle, which is behind me here, just for himself. He bought it with his own money. And LEGO mistakenly sent him the Hogwarts Express for no reason. This set that had not been revealed at the time. He showed up and he opened the box ready to expect his big fancy castle, and he got the Hogwarts Express, which was how the set was revealed. It was like, how do you make that mistake? It's crazy. Oh shoot, we got Orlando Venegas here. What's up, Orlando? Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. It's the Ant Bandit himself, Build a Lighthouse Live. Yep, we're doing it. We're building it. Thanks for joining. This is my college roommate, everybody. Let's see. Nice, you made some good headway. Is the lighthouse a heavy house yet? It's starting to get there. You know, it's getting heavier. It's not so light anymore. We haven't got to the house yet though. The house portion. Okay, so it's telling me now. Oh shoot. It's telling me now that I can reach into the cave and turn on. Aha! So we've got the switch now. If I can, turns on the light, and if you can hear that, that's the motor for the lighthouse rotating this axle right here. Very exciting. I can't decide if I'd feel upset or excited if I got the Hogwarts Express when I was expecting the castle. Great surprise, but I like the castle more. Yeah, I think that's interesting because you spend $400 and you expect to get what you get. I think it'd be pretty cool. I'd be very confused for sure if I spent $400. I mean, the Hogwarts Express is a cool set. I don't own it myself, but I definitely like the castle more as well. Do you have the castle, Kevin? I'm curious. Are you going to plan on getting the castle? I really like mine here on the shelf. It's such a cool set to display. I wish they were more affordable, though. Yeah, I mean, that is all Lego sets, you know? They keep climbing the prices. Where are we? We are... Aha. Oh, I see. Did I get this incorrect previously? I may have found a mistake that I made. Let's see. No, that should be right. Ah, okay. Alrighty, moving on. Yeah, it is April Fool's, though. I was concerned a lot of people were going to be, oh, why is he streaming on April Fool's? I picked a great day. I did not remember when I planned this stream a couple days ago that it was going to be the first. So, is anybody pulling any April Fool's jokes? What are you doing today to celebrate the holiday? The holiday of fools. Let's see. We're after Build the Express. You can go upward to go to the castle. There you go. I don't have the castle, and I'm not planning to. I've had to pretty much eliminate your discretionary Lego purchasing. That's true. Well, hey, if you want to get rid of some Lego, Kevin, I'd be happy to take some off your hands. I don't know what I would do with it, but I probably need to start getting rid of some Lego, some Lego that I have myself too. But I keep buying it. I keep buying stuff to build. This is one that I definitely will display, though. I'm very excited about it. I definitely have a bunch of Lego sets in my garage that I need to go through and figure out if I'm going to keep or not. I've got a huge backlog that is grown way too big. Either stuff that I had bought for, like different projects that I never ended up working on, or stuff that I bought for myself that I'm going to build eventually. I still have the Mos Eisley Cantina that I have not built. I still have that set. I have not built it. So, need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I hate getting rid of stuff. The moment I do is the moment I need some of the parts from it. Yep. Lego your Legos. I think I was following some of the people that I follow. I forget who it was. Oh, no, it was Gene. That's right. Gene on Instagram. Gene's version is a friend of mine, and she collects a lot of Funko Pop and Lego and other things. And there was some post that she was talking about where she's starting to get rid of her stuff that pare down her collection. And I'm starting to realize, I probably should do the exact same thing, because not everything, in my collection is something that I want to keep displayed forever, You kind of have to start being choosy about your favorite sets. And I think it's totally fine to, every few years kind of reset your collection, or, get rid of sets that aren't really, special to you, or not special to you anymore, but stuff that you would rather display other things, it's okay to have that change as you go. Anchor, new anchor piece, I think, maybe, not sure. I should probably go now. Might come back later. What's up? See you later, Ben. Thanks for joining for a little bit. Just give it away to friends so that you can borrow from them. Exactly. There you go. Hey, remember that set that I gave you a few little while back? Can I borrow it for a little bit? You know, no big deal. Maybe buy them in a rabbit hole so you can dig them up later if you need them. Hey, there you go. Rabbit holes are useful. I bought my friend's collection. He had a $50 camel in there. Ooh, nice. There you go. It is always interesting buying used Lego and seeing what people have in their collections that they may or may not know is valuable. And we don't ever want to take advantage of our friends in any way. Of course not. But sometimes people definitely, you know, you can find really good deals on stuff that they don't necessarily realize. I did get a big bulk lot from a friend of mine, and when I was going through it, I realized, oh shoot, he had some actually rare parts in it, and it was really interesting to kind of find that. I was like, oh cool. But he was happy with what I paid him for it, so he was all good. But everybody was happy. As long as everybody's happy. I give lots of sets to my brother who lives close by, but he told me to stop giving him stuff because his condo is too full too. Yeah, there you go. You're just passing off your problem to somebody else. You know, it's like just passing the Lego pile, you know? But it's done in the name of love, you know? You're doing it for your brother. It's like, here, brother, I love you. Solve this problem for me. Take my mess. I definitely have done the same thing for a few of my sets. I gave my brother a few of the Star Wars sets that I was given for a project that I definitely don't need anymore. Yeah, it was very helpful to be able to pass those off. All right. Now I want a camel. Camels are great. Camels are one of the expensive animals. I really want to get some Lego ostriches. I think that would be fun because those came in the Prince of Persia set. And I do not own any ostriches. It's crazy to me how expensive some of the Lego animals are, especially some of the Lego dinos. Those are always surprising to me. Maybe Kevin can talk about that. I'm sure Kevin's dino collection is massive with all the Jurassic Park videos he's done. But the dinos are so surprisingly expensive. That's almost like if you're going to invest in Lego, I feel like, and of course, this is not professional advice by any means. Like if you're going to invest in Lego, getting a lot of the Jurassic Park sets, I feel like is a pretty safe bet just with how expensive the dino molds go for. Those are absolutely gonna give you some money back if you try to sell those later on. Camels. Camelry. There we go. We have a camel faction forming in the comments here. I believe I have at least one of every species with two exceptions, the Indoraptor and the Pyroraptor. Nice. What is the Pyroraptor? I've never heard of that one. Is that the one from the new movie? I know the Indoraptor is from the second movie. I still have not seen the new movie. I missed it in theaters. Need to go back and see that. I need to check if it's out on streaming yet. I'm sure it is somewhere. Yeah, I heard interesting things about it, that it wasn't the best Jurassic World movie. But I really like that first Jurassic World movie. I think I really do enjoy that one. Nothing comes close to the Jurassic Park movies, but as far as Jurassic World goes, steal some dinos like Nerdu did, and yeah, I'm just gonna go and steal some dinos. Just gonna put them in like a canister, you know, put them in a Barbasol can. There you go. Let's see, Feather Dino from Dominion. Oh, okay. Single mold, except mouth, not great for animating, no interest. I see. Living in a small town makes it hard to see new movies. Oh yeah, I imagine. It's whenever I used to live in a small town when I went in college, and there's just like one movie theater, and you have to drive to another, like, you know, maybe 35-40 minutes away to see movies at the nicer theater, which is worth it sometimes, you know. I feel like a lot of people aren't, you know, it's kind of sad not going to as many movies lately. I definitely used to see a lot more movies than I do now. I used to have the AMC A-list thing that you could get. You pay like $20 a month, and you can see up to 3 movies a week, which is insane, and includes IMAX movies, and it was a blast. And I canceled it last year because I wasn't using it enough. There was like a period where there wasn't as many good movies out, and I wasn't really interested in seeing anything, and so I canceled it, not realizing that when you cancel it, there's like a period that you have to wait before you can sign up for it again. I thought I would just cancel it for like 2 months and then go back to it, but turns out you have to wait. So it comes back up for renewal this month. So I'm probably gonna get it again. That's a good way to just see whatever's out, you know. Nowadays I live pretty close to a movie theater, so I can go see as much as I want, which is always nice. Let's see. Dominion was super enjoyable if you embrace the stupid. Okay, Dominion. There we go. I heard it was mediocre. Nearest Chick-fil-A and movie theater are over an hour away for you, Joe Bro. Oh my goodness. Movie theater I can understand, but Chick-fil-A being an hour away. Can I like send you some Chick-fil-A or something? Do you order it? Like, I feel like I want to petition for a Chick-fil-A closer to you, because that's disappointing. I would be very sad to be that far away from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is like my favorite place to eat. Movie Pass was a joyous time. Oh yes, Movie Pass was great. That was definitely a exciting time for everybody. Which I heard that they might be bringing it back in some form, but who knows if that will be successful or not. They tried to bring it back and keep it going, but it did not go well the first time they tried to bring it back. But yeah, Movie Pass was great. I feel like AMC definitely swooped in and, took the idea. Which I will say, I think when I had Movie Pass, they only had showings at certain movie theaters near me when I had it, and none of them were the nice movie theaters. So AMC theaters, I think, are a little bit nicer. I don't know if what movie theaters you guys go to, if you like AMC or Regal or whatever, but AMC is pretty nice. I think they're probably my favorite place to go. Ant Bandit likes AMC. Buy a Lego spaceship and hyperdrive over there. There you go. I have one, but I kind of destroyed it. Oh no. What's up, Blue Water? I'm back. The tide's returned. Our town is a tourist town, and they don't want chain restaurants to overtake local places. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder, do they have good local places then? Like, what kind of food do they have in your tourist town? I grew up in a tourist town. Well, kind of. I grew up near Orlando, Florida, which is the king of tourist towns, except there are plenty of chain restaurants in Orlando. And they don't worry about that kind of thing at all. I have seen, it is always interesting to go through towns where they have all kind of restrictions on the local restaurants and stuff, and like they have them all have the same kind of signage, the same type of like exteriors, just to make sure it's all consistent. And it's like you go to, they have like a Dairy Queen, but the Dairy Queen sign looks different to match all the other restaurants. So When I had movie pass, my wife and I worked twice a week. We were 15 minutes away from the best theaters in California. There you go. See, that's the way to do it. And California is a good place to see movies too. Orlando is a tourist city. Yes. Yes, it is. It's a tourist town as well. It's a tourist town. I live maybe 30 minutes from Orlando though, but I spent a lot of time there. Really cool place to grow up. My family, we were lucky enough to one year we did the annual pass thing for Disney, which was a lot of fun. I haven't been back to Disney in years though. Would love to go to Galaxy's Edge and see all of that. Land of tourists. They're good places, just super expensive. Okay. Local food is always good. It's always good to go to local places. It is always funny though, whenever people come to visit us here, like in Atlanta, we're always like, oh, where do you want to go? And we've got a couple places that are like, you always take people to, like restaurants and everything. But oftentimes it's like, well, where do you want to eat? I'm like, well, Chick-fil-A is like 5 minutes away. You know, it's like, I would love to just go to Chick-fil-A. But, you know, you gotta show people a good time. Take them to the local fair. Show them where they might not be able to eat when they're back home, you know. But we need to expand our amount of local places, because I feel like we always go to the same ones, you know, whenever people are in town. It's like a rotating list of restaurants that we go to with people. Ever been to In-N-Out? Oh man, no. But someday I'm gonna come and visit, and I'm gonna have some In-N-Out. That is a dream. I've heard so many good things. You know, you got the secret menu. Like we don't have In-N-Out here in Atlanta. That's something that I gotta travel for. Someday though, I need to experience the joy that is In-N-Out. I hear so many people, you know, travel just for In-N-Out. You guys don't have Buc-ee's in California, though. We got Buc-ee's here. Maybe you do have Buc-ee's. I don't know. Do they have Buc-ee's in California? It might just be a South thing. We've got this rock face just flying together. Best fast food burgers ever. Yep. Great place for visitors to come. Benefits of a chain and a local place. There you go. I'll see you later, Everett. Feel free to come back and join us when you get some food. Maybe it's because we're talking about food that we made Everett hungry. He's like, I gotta get myself a burger. Talking about In-N-Out now. Yeah. In-N-Out is it's legendary. It is honestly legendary. Oh, shoot. I made a mistake. Is In-N-Out expensive, though? Like, is it, like, pricey in any way? I assume it's worth it, you know, regardless. I don't know how expensive it is. No, burger's like $3. Okay. Wow, that is really good. We got Hooper here. Welcome, Brett Hooper. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Let's see. Adam, come to Brick Slopes. We'll hike, feed penguins, and go to In-N-Out. I didn't know there's In-N-Out in Utah. Okay, this is making Brick Slopes sound even better. I did not know you guys had In-N-Out. Okay. Utah is definitely looking more and more likely as the year goes on. I just need to find some maybe I'll use the $5 donation that you gave me earlier, Aubrey, and I'll use that. We'll start like a jar, and I'll put my Brick Slopes fund, and I'll put it in there for traveling to Brick Slopes. Kevin has never heard of Buc-ee's, by the way. Can we just talk about that for a second? Buc-ee's is it is a glorious place. It's, imagine I don't even know how to describe it. A compound, basically. It's a gas station, but it's more like a compound. It's like massive, huge, like hundreds of rows of gas pumps, a huge indoor like store with like local like businesses selling their wares, really good food. It's incredible. It's a definite place to stop. It's kind of jarring when you first go to a Buc-ee's because it's like, it's just overwhelming. Like they have bathroom attendants in a gas station. It is just massive. Definitely, if you go to the South, go to Buc-ee's. That's why In-N-Out is awesome. It's quality to price ratio that makes it great. Nice. Last time I went to In-N-Out was 5 years ago. Welcome back. Several In-N-Outs in Utah. Okay, the Emily and Adam Come to Utah Fund. That's a worthy cause to donate to. There you go. Can you add a second jar? Okay. Brett, I heard Aubrey's trying to convince you to go to Brick Slopes too. I figured you'd be a for sure bet to go to Brick Slopes. Maybe we need to be a package deal. Maybe we can like share the cost of a flight or something. Oh yeah, okay. So you have heard of Buc-ee's, Kevin? Okay, you've heard. I've heard of them on the Dave Ramsey Show. They're ranked what a great brand they are. They are popping up everywhere. It is crazy to see how prolific Buc-ee's has truly become. It is definitely when I was there, Buc-ee's last time was on. Usually, there's a Buc-ee's south of Atlanta and a Buc-ee's north of Atlanta, so it doesn't matter which way you're driving. Like, you're gonna go through a Buc-ee's, and so we always like it's about an hour from Atlanta. So like, about an hour into your trip, or about an hour before you get home, you're gonna stop at a Buc-ee's, the last few times I went, it was quite crowded, just because it's become so popular. Like it's just people make it a stop to go to Buc-ee's. Jealous of some of your American fast food chains. What's up, Oxburger Studios? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. There's some of my favorite A-Poles. Just life gets in the way of getting there. Emily, Adam, and Brett. That's a dream come true. There you go. And yes, Kevin, you do need to come to Atlanta. Anytime you want to, you are welcome to come and stay with me. We have 2 whale sharks here at the aquarium. I'm gonna get this right. It's either the only or one of 2 places in the world where you can see captive whale sharks, which is an experience. It is quite the experience. At the Atlanta Aquarium, which is definitely one of the biggest. It is actually the largest aquarium in North America, and one of the biggest in the world for sure. Great experience. We're just talking about like tourist information. Welcome to the travel agency, Ant Bandit Travel Agency, where we're talking about Utah and Buc-ee's and California and In-N-Out, and we're just covering everything. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll plan your trips here. Now I'm missing another piece. What have I done? Oh no, there it is. You ever have that like panic? It's like, I'm missing a piece. No, it's right there. Yep, that's gonna go there. Let's see. Tokyo has them too. Atlanta is closer. Okay, I've heard that there is another place that has them. You love aquariums. I do. Don't you know? Aquariums are they're the best. I was telling someone the other day, like, if I did not get into doing film or video production, I would have likely been some kind of marine biologist or like some kind of something in that field. I think it'd be still cool to do something like that. Like, I watch a lot of like nature documentaries. Like, I've been watching the Whale series that James Cameron is somewhat of a part of. I think he produced it on Disney Plus, and it's really good. And there's just some amazing footage and just how they capture like all the underwater stuff. It blows my mind. So I would love to like do some kind of a trip and like swim with whales or film like some underwater stuff like that, like as part of a documentary crew. Like that just sounds like such an adventure, you know? Like you get to swim with sharks or, you know, go out in the wilderness, bring your camera equipment and everything. Marine biologist is your number one non-creative career choice. Okay, nice, Kevin. Yeah, in another life, in a multiverse of marine biology, we're out there swimming with sharks. You know, that would be awesome. I really want to get scuba certified. We were in Jamaica. We just got back, and we were doing snorkeling in Jamaica, and it was amazing. Just crystal clear waters, coral reefs with fish everywhere, like super cool. And it made me want to go get scuba certified. So I think for the next vacation we take, I'm definitely going to get scuba certified so that we can do some diving or something like that. Alrighty, this is going to go here. Oh no, I'm missing more pieces. All right, let me inspect this. Okay. That's there, that is there. Aha, this goes here. Trying to make sure I'm not forgetting pieces as I'm going. Let's see. That is such a cool series. I love nature documentaries too. Yes, Aubrey, yes. I love like National Geographic, like Shark Week, all those kinds of ocean documentaries. Where did I miss this piece? Interesting. I need to slow my building down. I keep missing things. Well, we'll find it eventually. I'll have to go back and like double check once I'm in a place where I'm not streaming. I went snorkeling with dozens of nurse sharks in Belize. Delightful. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, I'm so jealous. I really want to do like a cage diving, like, you know, with some like great whites or something. That would be amazing. Sort of related, I just watched the behind the scenes from Wakanda Forever tonight. Unreal how much of it they actually filmed underwater. Huh. Interesting. Where did you watch that, Oxburger? Is that out on Disney Plus now? I'm curious. I would love to see that. Yeah, the underwater photography is like, it's so challenging. Swimming with nurse sharks, not that scary. Nurse sharks, yeah, nurse sharks are not super deadly. They're just they're just nurse sharks. We just finished Secrets of the Zoo. I don't think that counts as a nature documentary, though. Columbus Zoo just got accreditation back. Nice. It's awesome. Excuse me. Bag 5, here we go. Yeah, we just recently, I spent some time in Florida earlier this year, and my family is from Florida, grew up there in Melbourne, Florida, and we went to the Melbourne Zoo there, which is the zoo that I grew up going to as a kid, which was really interesting to like revisit it. Excuse me. Revisit it, you know, as an adult. And you see all the places like you used to like we saw the playground that my brother and I and my sisters and I used to like go on all the time, and it's like this small now, you know. It's interesting. But I used to love that zoo. I used to love going to that zoo. Zoos are fantastic. Let's see. Where are we now? Okay. We're here and we're putting tiles on. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I like don't make any further mistakes. So I don't want to too many missing pieces. Let's see. Any other fun highlights from Jamaica? Yeah, I mean that was pretty much the highlight was snorkeling. We got to go on a catamaran ride to this like restaurant slash bar slash like cliff jumping place, which was really cool. Excuse me. I need some water. But yeah, Jamaica was great. It was a much needed vacation. I would definitely like to go back. It's so weird, you know, you go on vacation and we went to a resort, like an all-inclusive resort where you get all your food and everything, and it was really fun. And then my wife and I got sick on the very last day. So that's me getting over a little bit of strep throat. But yeah, it was we enjoyed the entire trip, and then the last day we spent inside our hotel room just miserable. And then we had to you know, get on the flight and go back, and it was like, oh man. And we got back, it was one of the people we were talking to was like, it's like you're just gonna close your eyes and teleport back home. And it was kind of like that. It was just like a long trip back home from Jamaica to Atlanta. I don't remember most of it. I was just out of it. I was sick. I was a headache. It was wild. But I'm happy. I'm getting over it now. You know, it was a good trip. It was a good trip. But yeah. Let's see. I love the documentary on the Taronga Zoo in Australia. Nice. Is that a Disney Plus documentary as well, or is that somewhere else? I went on a cruise to Norway with my in-laws. We all caught COVID and were stuck in our rooms half the trip. Oh no! Oh my goodness, that sounds awful. You go on a cruise all the way to Norway and then, yeah. Sounds like a fun place to get COVID. Yeah, COVID always seems to ruin things. But hopefully it will start to not be a problem for travel. I realize for the next time I do a trip, or the next time that I do like traveling abroad, I think that my plan is to really, you know, get my immune system fully protected, like, you know, taking all kinds of, you know, emergency every day, and you know, being really picky about what I do before the trip and on the trip. That way I can like enjoy it as most as I can, you know, like not get up at close to people's faces and, you know, just get in risky situations or anything like that, you know. So I think like that's the plan. Start eating dirt. Basically, yeah, just really strengthen my immune system, you know, just get as much of just nastiness, you know. But yeah. Oh, hey, Pink Wheels is here. Welcome, Pink Wheels. Hello, Meredith. Welcome to the live stream. We're building this lighthouse. We're talking about eating dirt. Yeah. I definitely want to go on another trip. We're talking about potentially going to Australia next year. That's kind of like the next big trip that we want to do. There's a LEGO convention there that I would love to attend at some point called Brickvention. And Brickvention is like the biggest, it's like Brick World for Australia. It's like the biggest LEGO convention there. And we have friends there that I would love to visit. And, you know, meet some of the LEGO Masters Australia people. That would be fun. Yeah, it'd be really fun to go to Brickvention. So I'd love to go on a trip and see Australia, and then also like time it to be able to go to Brickvention as well. That would be fun. So, has anybody here been to Australia? Let's see. I was chugging vitamin C in Atlanta. Yeah, yep. That's how you got to do it. The immune system of freelance animators is quite sad. Yeah, we spend our days, just locked away in our little animation rooms, and then as soon as we leave them, it's like, oh, you left your safe space. Sorry. Time to get sick. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen next time. Let's see. Australia, you're gonna need a bigger jar. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need like a tub, like a big, like a steel drum full of coins to plan an Australia trip. But yeah, that's why it's a next year kind of a thing, not an anytime soon kind of a thing. It was funny because we were in the airport. Traveling when you're sick is, for anybody who's tried it, is, it's hard. Like, it is really hard to, move around. You can't move as quick through the airport. Like, people want you to move quickly, but you're just kind of, you're doing the best you can. I had to tell Emily, I was like, she was feeling better, while we were coming home, and I was like, you got it. Like, I can't go as fast. She would be like, it's usually the opposite. I'm the fast walker in our relationship. And so, like, usually I'm way ahead of her, but she's ahead of me, and she's like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, I'm just barely conscious, just trying to get on the plane. We were in the Fort Lauderdale airport trying to get food, and we just, whenever you get to your gate, you just have to, like, make sure your gate exists first. You got to get to your gate, you got to make sure it exists, check that it's there. And so we did, and I was like, I just got to sit down for a second. I just got to, like, we had a little bit of a layover. We had like a couple hours. And then the time finally came where we needed to get some food. And we went over to the food area, and, they had Chinese food and Steak and Shake and, like, Einstein's Bagels and a few other stuff. And then, like, this little, food hall. And they had just closed everything. All of them had just closed. And we could have, like, gotten food immediately if we had gone there, but we had sat and kind of waited at our gate instead of immediately getting food, and they all closed up right when we needed it. So we ended up eating overpriced airport sandwiches, which was not as fun. But yeah, traveling when you're sick is not fun at all. Where is this piece? Have I misplaced another piece? Here we go. Dirt is the most abundant resource on Earth. Of course, we are supposed to eat it. I can attest to the crappy immune system of freelance animator. Yep. I went to meet Fleur in real life. We messaged each other. I think she is my people. Yeah, Fleur is going to be at Brickworld, Chicago, is what I've heard. So you will probably get the chance to meet Fleur Watkins. She was on the Australian Lego Masters. She's an amazing person. Is that how you make your holes? Oh my gosh. We got some dirt strategy in the comment section here. Nature is beautiful. It was a very rough trip. It was painful for both of us to get home. Yep. Well, hello. We have a Wild Fazoom has appeared. Welcome. We're live streaming and building. The base of this is coming together very nicely. This is a really solid model too. Like, this is, I was thinking about Mills plating this set, but it's solid. So we've already got our let me reach in the cave here, our lighting and motor set up here. So there's like a switch inside the cave. Good stuff. How are you doing, Fazoom? Wow, you built a rock. Congrats. It's not just a rock. It's the future home of this guy and this lady and the cat. So, even a rock can be a place to call home. Yes, we have people here. Yeah, thank you guys for coming up and showing up, hanging out. We're having a good time. Like I said, this is my first time like actually live streaming on this channel, so I appreciate the support. People coming by to say hello. We've had people coming in and out for the entire day, you know. I'm probably just going to be building until I finish the set. That's the plan at this point. So we'll probably be a couple of it'll probably be a couple more hours until I'm done. I thought about breaking this up, but I think we're just going to go until it's done. It's a shock rock. It has dangerous electrics in it. Caution. See you later, Ben. Feel free to come back and join us later. Yeah, this set, I'm just really excited about displaying it. There are rare like Lego Ideas sets that I get really excited about. I think most Lego Ideas sets, like, they're good, but like some it's like, oh man, I can't wait to put that together. And this is definitely like one of those I heard that it was getting announced, and I was like, oh yeah, it's an instant buy. And I'm enjoying it so far. What Lego Ideas sets are you guys excited about? Are there any coming out, or any other sets that are coming out that you're excited about? I'm trying to think about what are the Lego Idea sets that have been announced that are being worked on, but we haven't seen yet. I can't remember. I know that the Nightmare Before Christmas set is one that's coming out. That's exciting. Would love to do some stop motion with that. But I don't think that's coming out for probably a couple, like maybe next year. Hocus Pocus. That's right. That's right. Okay, yeah, Ben, feel free to come back and join us. Feel free to join us later. I'm really excited for the Up House set, even though that isn't Lego Ideas. Yeah, the Up House set is definitely exciting. I'm excited to see someone take it and expand it to make it bigger. Like, I think it works great as a shelf display right now, but it's definitely like a miniaturized version of that set. I think it'd be crazy to see if somebody were to take it and just add a ton of balloons to the top of it, really make it accurate. That would be interesting. I am excited for more Pixar Lego sets. I would love to see more of those. The only thing missing from the Up House is Kevin. They needed to add Kevin. That's the one thing that's missing from that set. Otherwise, it's pretty perfect. Ah. Up is my favorite Pixar movie. Nice, yeah. It is a great movie. Let's see. You should do the Hocus Pocus and twirl your wand. That's what it's all about. There you go. I'm glad. I can't wait for the Direction cinematic universe to take off. Nice. Okay, I see. Yeah, you got up, you got down, you got left, you got right. Like, you get sequels for days diagonally. Then you can start combining them left, right. You know, up and to the right a little bit. I'm glad they kept it affordable. Yes, yeah, it is. It is good that it's an affordable, accessible set, which we love to see. Let's see. I am putting these pieces. Yep. It's always good when, like, there are certain sets, like the Indiana Jones sets, I think are reasonably priced. Like, there are some sets coming out, I think, that are really overpriced, and there are some that I'm like, oh, wow, that's actually a pretty fair price for that, for what you would get. And I really hope LEGO as a company starts to listen to their fans about prices, because you know, I would hate to see more and more people get priced out of the hobby. With prices rising and everything, you know. But LEGO is expensive, and it is it's always been something that is not accessible to everybody. 321 Penguins, Kevin. Yes, I love 321 Penguins. We have Kevin here from Brotherhood Workshop as well. Rather funny how LEGO Ideas just ignored all the up projects and then made it into a Disney theme set. Yeah, I mean, they may have been planning it before that may have been something that they had been working on long before those other projects. I always see people complain about that because the same kind of thing happened with other themes like Jurassic World or the big T-Rex set, and you know, a lot of people I think forget that like the development time for these sets is a lot longer than they think. Like it's at least 2 years that these sets get developed. There's a lot of back and forth, and sometimes it's like, oh, LEGO didn't accept a LEGO Ideas project, and then they released their version of it. They had already been planning it for a long time, so, or you know, at least that's how I see it. That's how I see a lot of those situations going. But who knows? Let's see. Did they permanently discount Black Panther bust recently? They did. They reduced the price on Black Panther, the Hulkbuster, and I believe it was a couple of the stadium sets. Probably because none of those sets were selling very well. Let's see. Only on Cubo. There we go. We got all the references in the chat. I do understand those references too. Alrighty. We're starting on the actual lighthouse now, which is exciting. How is the music, by the way? I can't. Let me. What are we listening to? Let's see. What are you guys listening to? Oh, it's pretty nice. Yeah. This is nice. It's just chill. I can switch it up if you guys don't like this. Feel free to let me know. Yeah, I hope that it's enjoyable, that it's smooth. I understood that reference. In non-shop at home terminology, clearance sale. Yeah. I reviewed the Black Panther bust for Beyond the Brick, and I try to be nice about certain sets, but that one I didn't have many nice things to say about it. I do think that it's a lot of good parts. You get a lot of cool drum lacquered silver parts in it, you know. What is your favorite band? Mine is 21 Pilots, if you know who that is. Yes, I love 21 Pilots. That was a band that I used to listen to a lot. Would love to see them live at some point in my life. But yeah, 21 Pilots is great. My favorite band is AJR, if you know who that is. I've liked them for a long time, and their music, they just keep putting out bangers. They're just really good stuff. I would love to see them live. They've been to Atlanta a few times, and every time they come to Atlanta for like a festival or something, I'm always busy. But I know they're working on putting together another tour that I am not going to miss out. Oh yes, you look a lot like one of them. Yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do look like one of them. I've never gotten that before. My friend is a son of Downs. He is dressed in cap gear holding Thor's hammer. Helmsworth and Evans both retweeted. Nice. That's awesome. I would love to get retweeted by them. That's cool that he got that recognition for that. Isn't one of them named Adam too? Maybe. I can't remember their names. All right, we're on bag 6 now. I think. Yep, 6. Let's see. Yeah, I love AJR. AJR is a band that I've liked for a long time. Their music is so relatable. Like I love the lyrics. I love the energy they have. And yeah, like Neo Theater, their album Neo Theater is just always like something I've enjoyed. I love that album. Really good music. If I could play that kind of music like on this stream, I absolutely would, but I would probably get copyrighted. Let's see. What's up, Lucamo or Lucamo? However you say your name. Welcome to the stream. Yep, Adam is one of them. Okay, there you go. My faves are Way Less Sad and The Good Part. Yeah, those are good ones. Way Less Sad is iconic. Yeah, it's they're definitely their music is incredibly relatable. At least to me, you know. What are some of your guys' favorite bands, or what do you? I guess I'll ask you this way: what do you like to listen to while you're building Lego? Like, do you listen to music when you're building? Do you listen to like relaxing music? Do you put on a TV show? I have like done a little bit of everything, but I think most of what I do these days, usually when I build like a big build, I've started watching TV or movies. I recently built the Lego Office set, which was amazing. I love that set. It's like right over there behind the camera. But I built it while watching The Office, of course, which just adds to the experience. Doing a rewatch right now, kind of going through the show again. So it was the perfect time to build that set. I like rubber bands. Yes, rubber bands are great. Elastic, you know. To be really basic, Imagine Dragons. I mean, Imagine Dragons isn't that basic. They're nice. I like them. I really like the song they did for Arcane for that show. That was a great show. Great theme song for that show. Rush, and I'm sure your dad liked them. I know. Also, MASH is background TV. Hey, I grew up watching MASH too. I like MASH. Rush is probably a dad band, yeah, but but I like MASH a lot. Rush, ELP, yes, Genesis. Okay, nice. Sometimes listen to instrumentals or Christian music is relaxing. I loved Enemy and Bones. Daft Punk. Oh, Meredith, you're a Daft Punk fan? There we go. Is that what you listen to while you're building? You're just like jamming out? I'm just imagining like just Daft Punk just blaring. Daft Punk is a good band to build to, I think. Have you? I wonder, because I'm curious. Some of you probably have built the art sets. I know they do there's like a audio soundtrack that Lego has put together for some sets where you can like pull up and they will have, you know, songs or some kind of a like background track to build to. Has anyone like tried that before? I wonder what that's like, because that's something that I know they do for some of the art or music sets, like the Elvis set or the Beatles set. Rush was my brother's. Rush is amazing. I do love dad bands though. Nice. We got some fans of dad bands here. Rush is my brother's favorite. I made the DJ at his wedding play Tom Sawyer to dance because I'm that sister. Nice. I listen to history. I also listen to history when I animate. Nice. You know all about darkness in your hole. Oh man, Rabbit Hole Studios. Tycho and Odessa are good building tunes. There you go. Good stuff. Yeah, there's you could listen to whatever you want while you're building. Oh, there's a whole other bag. What am I doing? I'm like, where's this bag? And then I realized, oh no, I didn't open one. We're building the little house on the that goes next to the lighthouse, or the house below the light, the actual lighthouse. I wonder what it would be like to actually, you know, I know that there are very few of them out there, actual people who live in lighthouses these days. I'm sure there are several in the world who actually still operate lighthouses, but I feel like most of them have been turned into like touristy, you know, spots, or, you know, scenic locations. They're not actually functioning anymore. But it'd be an interesting life to live. Pretty lonely though, you know? Kind of like being a Lego animator. Just staying in one place, you know, all the time, staying inside. Ryan Trahan made a really good video where he maintains a lighthouse for a day. Interesting. So that must mean there are still lighthouses out and about there then. It's not something I would expect to have a lot of modern, you know, there's not many modern lighthouses. I feel maybe that's just total, you know, assumption. Maybe there are. Maybe there are. Hey, if you're watching this from a lighthouse, then you must have really good Wi-Fi. But tell me what it's like in the comments. I'd love to know what it actually is like to run a lighthouse. We have another sticker here. What is this? A map? Yep. Okay. It's on a 2x2. There we go. You guys can judge my sticker placement. Are you ready for this? Let's see how it goes. Pretty decent. What do we think? Rate my sticker placement out of 10. Do we think this is like... I'm going to say that's like a 8 or 9. It's not perfect, but it works. I'm not going to toot my own sticker placement horn. I always feel like whenever I place stickers, you know, in Toy Story 2, when the like the guy is that's repairing Woody, the old guy, and he's like going into his eye, like with the, or going in with the needle and his hands shaking, and he's like getting closer, and then he just goes and he's, you know, he gets it. Every time I feel like that, I'm like, I've got the sticker and I'm like, you know, as long as you don't have to peel it back up. Okay, what'd you get? Okay, 8. Okay, good job not distracting him, everyone. 6.5. There we go. I appreciate the positive feedback on my sticker placement. It's so much easier to place stickers on Lego sets when they're on square, like square tiles though. Like if it's on a curved or angled piece, Forget about it. That's going to be a janky placement for sure. But yeah. I recently, like I said, I built the office set, and that set it has I don't even know, 60 stickers. It's insane. There are so many stickers in that set. And usually my sticker placement is not as good as my wife Emily's placement. And so she was sitting next to me watching The Office while I was building it. And I was like, hey, why don't you, you can do the sticker placement. I'll build it and you do all the stickers. And her first few stickers were not perfect. I had to have her go back and redo some, but we both were she was distracted watching the show, and so I had to be strict. I was like, listen, I may use this for animation in the future, and if it's going to be used for animation, that means I have to be extra picky about my sticker placement. So I can be a bit of a sticker Nazi when it's going to be seen on camera close up. That's when I get picky about it. My mom admires that Toy Story 2 scene of the toy fixer. Yep. Yeah, but when LEGO cuts the sticker poorly, it's hard. Yes. Any chance you can to shuffle the blame to LEGO is always a good thing. Yes. It's LEGO's fault. Agreed. Agreed. I shouldn't go, I shouldn't hide, but I'm stuck on you. This house is very, very narrow. Not much room for living. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe I'll move this out of the way. There we go. That's a little bit better. Sticker Nazi. Yep. I don't know. How do you guys place your stickers? Do you use your hands? Do you use the brick separator trick? Do you use a tool of some sort? I know some people like to do the trick with the brick separator where you place it on the tip of the brick separator. I almost never do that though. I don't know why. I'm just used to doing it the way that I've been doing it for years. Use another sticker to remove the first sticker. That I don't know about. You're risking a lot when you place a LEGO sticker on any surface, because you know that once it's there, So you got to be really committing to where you place it. Really careful. Is there anybody out there that doesn't place the stickers on their sets? I'm curious. I know there are some people that don't do that. I've always been fascinated because, to me, the sticker is always part of it. There are only a few sets where I can imagine not putting the stickers on it, making it improving that would improve the look. Have you ever used Windex for sticker placement or for removing stickers? I don't know what you mean, Aubrey. I have never used Windex for placing stickers or removing stickers either. I've used Brasso to remove prints from LEGO before. But it's been a long time since I've delved in the dark magic of LEGO brick modification. It's been a hot minute. Yes, use a powerful wind explosion to free the sticker. For placement, okay, if you have a tiny bit of Windex on the part, then you put on the sticker, it gives you a few seconds to move it around before it actually sticks to the part. Fascinating. Okay. So you just put a little Windex like on the piece and then you can slide it around. That's interesting. I've never used that before. Didn't add the stickers to the moving truck promo recently, just love the truck as is. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there are a few sets that are like, you know, logos sometimes don't look as good, but a lot of the times when it comes to detail stickers, I think those always add to stuff. So far we have the LEGO sticker on the back of the boat. And there's not really that many stickers. I mean, this set has like, there's the sticker sheet for the lighthouse. It's just got like some pictures and the map and then the LEGO boat name sticker. So not much. I am always interested. It always makes me laugh because I feel like a lot of other LEGO fans complain a lot more about stickers than people they need to. And I get it. We all don't like certain LEGO stickers, you know, like it's always nice to have like printed pieces instead of LEGO stickers. But, you know, like I get it. From a production standpoint, stickers are like a way to get extra detail. Like the Lord of the Rings set. I just built Rivendell a few weeks ago, and the stickers in that set are awesome. Like you get like a little map of Middle Earth and like you know, the murals and the paintings, and it's like they would have never been able to keep it affordable and have these as prints. But I love the design and the stickers. Like I think it's great. So I think people complain way too much about stickers in the LEGO community. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. And again, like Oxburger, like you don't have to add them if you don't like them. You know, like it's just an extra thing, and I don't think it drives the price in any crazy way. To have big old stickers or tiny detail stickers, anything like that. That's my rant for the day. Stickers, not that bad. Or not as bad as people make them out to be. I feel like sometimes a lot of people in the LEGO community like to complain, you know. But we all love LEGO here, you know. LEGO's great. Let's see. Welcome back, Epic Ben. Welcome back. Hope your chores will get done eventually, you know. You can always put me on in the background while you're doing chores too, you know. However you want to live your life, it's great with me. We are moving along with this lighthouse. We are on bag 6 of, what is this? 6 of 13, I think. So, almost halfway there. Yeah, I am really excited about this set. I would love to see like more sets like this that are not necessarily city sets, but kind of in the same vein of, you know, the coastal vibes. I like that. Like a harbor set. I know that we might get another Ninjago garden set at some point, or follow up to that. Or a follow-up to the dock set, which would be cool. But I love the vibe of this set. There is a great, oh, by the way, I'll plug him on this video. There is a great ideas project. Oh, I can't remember his name now. There's a great ideas project for a fishing boat that would go great with this lighthouse set. And I shared it. It's like a shrimping boat. And it's done by, what's his name? Man, I just shared it the other day. But it's a shrimp boat, and it would be like the perfect thing to set up next to the lighthouse, the old fishing store. That's another LEGO ideas set. Are there any LEGO ideas sets right now that you guys are hoping get made? Or any Bricklink designer program sets that you're hoping get made? Oh, it's Ninjago Markets. I'm so excited. Okay. I am interested to see what it looks like. I'm also interested. It's crazy that they like Ninjago City Gardens, Ninjago Docks. Now we're getting a market. Like they are not quitting on the Ninjago City stuff. Like they definitely realize the value. People love those sets, you know. Which good for them, you know. I know that people love the Ninjago City Gardens. I do not personally own it, but I really appreciate the that set. It's definitely an iconic LEGO set. That's one too that I really think is a great display piece, just with how like vertical it is. It's a lot of like stuff in a very tight space, but it's tall, you know. So like it's I think like a 48 by 48 base plate, I believe, or maybe a 32. I can't remember how large it is, but it feels compact, just tall. I think sets like that are great. Just adds more room to display other stuff. It's still a big set though. My favorite, one of my favorite sets I have on display is the Daily Bugle. That set will always be iconic to me. I was so excited about that set too. I got that. That was another one that I got day one. It came out and I was like, Daily Bugle, here it is. I had, at the time when it came out, I had just finished a job, like a big freelance job, and I had the money for it because the budget, I had just gotten paid, and I went to the LEGO store day one, picked it up, so happy. Have that one still prominently on display in my LEGO room. It's just so good. It's so good. It's just a big old gray skyscraper to a lot of people, but I think it's great. I do not have the Sanctum Sanctorum yet, which I would like to get eventually. But the Daily Bugle is fantastic. Can I see how far you've gotten? Yes. Sorry, Ben. So we have gotten this far on the rock face. We've gotten the base pretty much done. We're starting on the lighthouse there. And we're working right now on the house that the lighthouse stands over. The lighthouse keeper's house. I saw a set of Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender on LEGO Ideas. Gimme. Yes. We need more LEGO Avatar: The Last Airbender. That would be a great one to come out. You could do so much. You could do like locations and play sets. Would love to see more Avatar stuff. I know there's another LEGO creator on Instagram named AxiDroid who is working on a LEGO Appa set, and it is perfect. It is perfect. Really well designed. Like, if you have your phone, you can look him up, AxiDroid, and he's been posting like work in progress photos of his Appa, for the last few months, and it looks so good. It looks so good. I would love to see some kind of LEGO Ideas project get for Avatar get approved. And I think it really just has to do with timing. Like, the Avatar show is coming out. We're gonna get another live action Avatar. We're gonna get more animated Avatar, and I think when everything is current, that really helps LEGO to see the value in a franchise, and that helps them to like, okay, let's make something, you know, to time it when it comes out. But I feel like for the last several years, there haven't been really any successful LEGO Avatar stuff. So, Ben, I'll see you later. Good luck on your chores. Welcome. You know, you're welcome to come back anytime. What projects are you currently working on? Says Over the Moon Films. Well, I am working on a lot of stuff. I can tell you, I am working on a big project for May that will be releasing during a certain week in May, and I'm very excited about it. It's a big collaborative project that I'm going to be doing with a friend of mine, another friend named Aubrey, and we're putting together a pretty cool event for the community that we're excited about. We're still figuring out all the details, but we will be sharing more of that in May, and that will be a lot of stop motion related stuff. There'll be a lot of content around it, and that's really all I can talk about for right now. I want to keep it a surprise, but it will be a very exciting week. I will put it that way. We're doing it ourselves. It's not commissioned in any way. We're going to be making... hang on, I got to focus for my sticker placement here. Let's see. You can rate my sticker placement again. All right. Oof. I don't know about this one, guys. How's the sticker placement? That's kind of like a 7, I think, probably. How's the build so far? What's up, Rubber Nose, Mr. Rubber Nose? It's good. Yeah, we've got most of the base done here, and we're working on the house. It's really good. Like, I just love this set, you know. Oh, look, it says there's some info here. This sticker was inspired by a private photo from Sandro from a family trip to Gaspesi. In the LEGO version, we added Sandro's mother to complete the photo. Original photo from left to right. Sandro's father. Okay, so this is the fan designer then. That's cool. I love that LEGO finds ways to include little references like that to the designers, and especially the fan designers, because that's a nice way to include them, you know? Make them feel like they're a part of everything. And I mean, they designed the set, you know? They designed the set, or the first version of the set. We're gonna keep moving here. But yeah, projects I'm working on. Working on some other content for Instagram and other, you know, small pieces of animation here and there. I'm currently kind of between big paid projects right now. I've been doing a lot of like smaller kind of photo gigs, photography gigs, things like that. So it's kind of a good time for me to work on Ant Bandit stuff, you know, stop motion, things like that. So yeah, I'm excited to be putting on a big project in May. That's going to be I'm going to be starting animating the content for that event this month, so very soon. I'm ordering some pieces later today for that project, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited to share more details about that. That's something that I hope that everyone in the stream who's here, who's been here, gets excited about, because it involves participation. It is not a it's not just something that we're going to be doing. It's something that I want people to join in and participate with. So, yeah. I'm really considering getting the set. I love lighthouses. Problem is that the sets I want are expensive, so it's going to take a while. I feel that. Yeah, it's always good, like, you know, keep a list of all the sets that you want. My list always, like, grows longer and longer. This is one that I'm, you know, definitely very excited about. Let's see. How does this... Aha. Yeah, there are always a lot of sets out there that you can spend your money on. You got to be choosy these days about what kind of sets you get. I totally get that. Interesting. Well, I have a lot of extra pieces left. I have all these pieces, and the instructions are telling me to move on. Have I completely bungled it? Or did I open up bag 9 before I was supposed to? Well, we'll see. That's a lot of pieces that I have no idea what to do with right now. Okay. I always look forward to more stop motion content. Can't wait for the next thing. Seriously, some of your best stop motion comes from you, IMO. Thank you so much, Mr. Rubbernose. I appreciate that. Yeah, it definitely takes a long time to make. Like, that's one of the reasons, like, I want to start doing live streams and, you know, just more content that's short form, stuff like that. Like, I really want to put more work this year into putting out content, and it's really hard to do that when it's stop motion related. So I appreciate that people enjoy the content. That means a lot to me. I put a lot of work into it, so it's always good to get that, you know, kind of appreciation for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoy stuff like this, like the live stream too, like, and come back for this, you know. If you guys have any stop motion related questions or things like that, feel free to ask them. I've always been torn about doing, like, not necessarily stop motion content, but just more general Lego content, because I didn't know if my audience is something that's something that my audience would appreciate. But yeah, no, I think overall it's gone well, and I enjoy, like, watching other Lego content creators a lot, and seeing the kind of the content that they make is something that I've been trying to emulate in a way, you know, just have fun building mocks, and you know, I might get into doing set reviews on this channel. We'll see. But I've been enjoying doing set reviews over on Beyond the Brick, and yeah, it's a good time. It definitely takes a lot less time, and I still am working on stop motion projects as much as I can, but it is so time consuming. But I'm glad that you guys are here for it. Let's play questionable extra pieces. Yeah. I mean, I think that I opened bag 9 when I was working on 6. I think that's a small bag 9. We'll see when I get there. We'll see. Well, exactly. Your Quantum Run video was marvelous. Thank you so much. Yeah, that one was a lot of fun to make. I'm really happy with how that one turned out. I was telling my wife, I was like, you know, this is one that I'm really proud of when I finished it. Yeah, I want to do more of them. I have there's like so many characters that you can do that with. Definitely very time consuming, but I think overall that the entire animation process for that video took me about a day, I think. And I animated it pretty much straight through, like all in one go. I didn't, I found that when you're animating, especially when you're doing stop motion, it's usually best to just do it all in one go, like to not take breaks or like go to bed and then wake up and do it again tomorrow. Keep going, because you don't want things to change or shift if you take too long of a break. Like I've done so many things where I'll start a shot and it'll be a really long shot and I'll be really tired and I'll be like, I'm just going to go to bed and I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll, keep going at it. And then you get there in the morning and the house has shifted or the table has shifted and it messes things up. And so it's like, I've run into that too many times now to where it's just like, all right, we're just going to go through and do the entire thing from start to finish. So that's generally how I do my animation, is until I finish the shot, I will stay there and finish it. So, but yeah, that one was definitely one of those cases. Thank you for sacrificing focus on construction for our sake. You're welcome, Averance. I love questionable extra pieces. When I built the Technic Lambo, I had a couple of gear wheel pieces left over. Oh, man. See, extra pieces on Technic sets is a nightmare because you never know if that's like an important gear or a piece that, is crucial to the construction or operation or function, I really like the design of this house, though. That's really nice. I like the brickwork on the corner here. Look at that. That looks really good. Very quaint. Very quaint. I know this piece, the 1x2 tile ingot tile or whatever, is like something that was on the pick-a-brick wall for a while, and I think we got a bunch of them, but it's a great piece to do like cobblestone, kind of stonework, whether on a ground or like on a wall or a corner like this. You can do a lot with this piece if you have a lot of them, for sure. And this side is mostly 1x1s. It's always great to, like doing one of these more modern Lego sets and coming across a new piece that you haven't seen before. It's like, oh, wow. When did that piece get introduced? I don't remember that piece. And I ran into that the other day on a set that I was building, and it was like, what is this piece? I've never seen this before in my life. And it just makes you question like what it could be used for. All right, we are building roof now. Oh, door. We're building door. How is Animal Crossing, Aubrey, if you're still here? I'm curious. Let's see. Mr. Rubber knows. I slapped my forehead, then I just put it on the shelf for display. I haven't messed with the different gear functions much. New pieces are super fun to come across, especially if used in a fun way. Exactly. Yeah, Oh, did I do this wrong? No, I didn't. Always hate that. Did I do this wrong? Yeah. I've seen a few new pieces that are really useful. I really like the new curved, like, tiles that have the stud on them. Those are really cool. Somewhat new piece there. All right, we've come to it. We're placing the house. There we go. It just snaps onto like this, what do you call? Dish receiver. And then we get to put a fish on the wall. Oh, that's cool. The fish on the wall is what locks the house in. So there's the fish, and it has an axle on it. And you just slide the fish into the axle hole. And it locks the house into place. Genius. And then we have, let's see, a little stairway banister here. I gotta bounce, have fun with the rest of the build. Thanks, Oxburger. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. If you have been here for a while, or you know, I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a lot of fun having you guys here. As you know, as I said, I'm still learning this whole live stream thing and figuring out how to do it. And with that, we are on to the second instruction manual. Okie doke. You know what though? I'm thinking, I've been going for a few hours now. I'm thinking it's time for a break and some food, and then I'm gonna come back to this later this afternoon. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end this stream here, and I'm going to step away for some food for like maybe like an hour and a half or so. And then I'm going to come back and restart the stream. And yeah, I think that'll give us a good pause point. But we made a lot of progress here. Like, look at all that. There we go. It's coming together. But thank you to everybody who's joined so far. And appreciate you guys being here for the inaugural live stream. And I hope to do more of these, so let me know if there's something that you guys enjoy, just hanging out, talking about Lego and all that stuff. And we're definitely going to come back and finish this probably later today, later tonight, and knock it out. So thank you guys for joining. Rabbit Hole, Evrant, Mr. Rubbernose, thanks to everybody who's been here, Aubrey, Fazoom, everybody who's stopped through. And we will pick this up in a little bit. So hope you guys join back in later, and we'll see you soon. So see you guys. I'm going to end